All right. We're here, folks. We are live. Good afternoon. Yes, an afternoon game in the playoffs? In this economy? Wild. I don't know how I feel about that. All right, let's just get some of the intros out of the way. We got SMC here. We got Greg. We got Lola. Welcome back, of course. We got Go Oil. Mr. NHL, welcome back. Good to see you again. Ceslin, good to see you again as well. I do apologize if I'm ever mispronouncing your name. You got Chris Knobloch, sent his twin to coach today. All right, Chris. All right, as long as they understand the assignment. Yulia, welcome back. CNG, good to see you again. Maxie, good to see you again. Good evening. Yeah, I mean, those of you watching overseas are probably very happy that this game is very early. Welcome, or hello from Finland. Hey, good to see you, Mayra. Kyle, how you doing? 1 minute late. Come on now. Come on. I wasn't a minute late. I was right on time. Hey, thank you so much for the 6K congrats. I appreciate that. Shake some buns. We'll be shaking some buns after the big win today here. Let's go. Let's go, Patrick. What's up, Adam? Shotgun a beer for 6K. No, I don't shotgun beers on stream. A Soyuz, British Columbia. Hey, Xander, good to see ya. Mr. LeChonk, good to see you again. Yo, what's up, Zach? I can't watch the stream today. I'm busy. Hey, no worries, Zach. It's all good. You can tune into the post-game fan reaction later. Star's going to get the version of Skinner that lets in fivers tonight. No, why would you say that? Game face. We're locked in. We're locked in. About 15 minutes till game time. Headed to the game right now, running late. Oh, well, get off of the stream. Go, Adam, run. Is that crazy? Is that crazy, Ceslin? The support and the amount of subs, the amount of people that have been supporting the channel is unbelievable. Yeah, the Panthers terrify me. Also, welcome back, more pair. Game I'm probably going to miss. That's okay, Berg. That's okay. We can't always see all of them. And yeah, this start time probably makes it difficult for a lot of people to watch. Watching the game next to my husband, Dima. Let's go. I just came to show support before we get there. Oil country, baby. Let's go. That's exciting. Super excited for you, Adam. I will actually be beside the rink. I'm heading to MT. Hey, very nice. That's exciting, Zach. If I hit 10K, I'm not shaving my eyebrows for 10K. Come on now. What are we doing here? That doesn't seem worth it at all. I bought my Bobrovsky jersey after game 3 last year. Almost. Oh, man. Could you imagine? Would you have taken the blame if they had been reverse swept? Oh, it's possible. If the Oilers keep going here, Ceslin, if the Oilers manage to keep going, they got Mama Stanley at the Moss Pit. Love to see that. Shave the eyebrows for 100K. I don't know, man. I would look awful, and I still have a job to work outside of YouTube. If I shave my eyebrows, that would scare customers. Because from the Czech Republic, normal games start at 2 a.m. Hey, that's exciting. So what time is it for you right now? Like 8 p.m.? Hey, what's up, Bunny fan? Good to see you again. Executor, how you doing? Yeah, absolutely, Juice Pimpson. Yeah, I hope so. That is the dream. Being able to do this full time as a career, that is the dream, Bunny. Yeah, Rupe Hintz is going to play. I didn't think he wouldn't, but... Whoa, we got a super chat. First playoff game I can watch this year because I live in Germany. Let's go, Oilers. Thank you so much for the super chat from EHC Straubing. That's super exciting. Thank you so much. I hope so too, Adam. I hope so too. We'll see you soon. Enjoy the game. Be loud. Be loud. Ekholm is not playing that I'm aware of. Wait, is Hintz playing? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Hold on. I'll check out the Twitterverse. We'll see if he's supposed to be in the lineup. We're probably about 15 minutes away from puck drop, so... So the Oilers have Nuge, McDavid, Hyman, Pods, Dry Cap. Okay, so the Oilers have the exact same lineup. Hintz is not playing. Rupe Hintz is out. So, yeah, Rupe Hintz is not playing. He took pregame warm-up, must have decided he wasn't good to go. So, obviously, he's actually hurt, and you don't like to see that. I consider it more bad luck than anything. Are we gonna get a kitty cameo? He jumped up in the window. Kitty. No, he doesn't want to come near the camera. No, I don't think so, Mr. NHL. Rupe Hintz is too instrumental to their success to sit out if he wasn't actually hurt. No, this time of year, if he wasn't actually hurt, he'd be playing. Yo, Experimenta, good to see you. Dinner Bell, seems the whole Marchand fiasco is a win-win now. He's fit in really well in Florida and likely, I mean, yeah, Boston gets a first rounder. Good for them. Will Jeff Skinner come back? I'm assuming he'll probably play at some point. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, yeah, there's Kitty. Hi, Kitty. Hi, bud. Yeah, he's in the window. We got Kitty in the window. He probably won't come up on the desk, but hey, welcome back, Ismail. Good to see you again. I feel a Greasy Kaner goal coming tonight. You know what? I hope so. Hey, Mauricio. Good to see you. Gordon says squish them. Do you think the Canucks would have a chance against the Oilers if they made the playoffs? I mean, everyone has a chance, right? Everyone has a chance in the playoffs. I do think Edmonton would have a large edge this season, though. And that's not trying to say that the Canucks don't have it, but, you know, they had a lot of underperformers this year. Try talking in the voice to talk to your cats, but instead talk. No, could you imagine if I talked to chat like that? Hi, chat. Hi, chat. My son says, let's go Oilers, play La Bamba. His name is Alexei. Oh, that's adorable. I love that. What's up, Gonzalez? For the first time, my wife and children have joined me to watch a live game at home. It will be a magic night. We are listening to your live stream from Barcelona and cheering for the team. That is amazing. Hello to Gonzalez's whole family. I hope you're all having a great day, or a great night, I guess, and hopefully we have a wonderful game this afternoon. At least this afternoon for us. This evening for all of you. This seems like a way more exciting stream. Compared to what? Yeah, we have fun here. Michelle. Michelle? Ooh, apologies if I don't know how to pronounce your name. That moment was just clipped. Perfect. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, KE. Hype to see a game at prime time instead of 4 a.m. Connor Brown first goal? Hey, that would go nuts. So many boring streamers. Oh, no. Yeah, I kind of just read the name quickly. I apologize for that. How do I say your name? Is it Michael? Is it just an interesting way to pronounce Michael? Need a good goal for McDavid. Hey, Crystal, McDavid's due. Look for McDavid to absolutely get on the board today. No, I'm not a full-time analyst, Jake. I do this as a fan. I do it for fun. I do it because I'm passionate. I do it for all of you at home, so... Will I be live streaming the game? I thought it started at 3 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, so, that would have been 9 minutes ago, but they still have, I don't know, they're still doing the pregame stuff, so the game probably starts in about 10 to 12 minutes. Like Michael Granlund? Michael? Mikhail Granlund? Mikhail? Stuart Adrick, could you imagine? Something would have to go very, very wrong for Stuart Skinner to be credited with a hat trick. Klingberg, hey, I like that. Klingberg's due. It's in Central Alberta. What's up, Oilers girl? Watching from Saskatchewan. Very, very nice. Yeah, the Panthers are Like, do you even play game 4 if you're Carolina? Do you just give the Panthers the bye to the Cup final? My goodness. Yeah, Wallman, absolutely. It's a hot day in the Moss Pit, 25 degrees Celsius. No, Rupe Hintz is out. He took warm-up, but he is not in, and that is a huge loss for their center depth. So Oscar Beck, again, I'm so sorry to everyone that, understands how to pronounce European names. I am just terrible at pronouncing names right now. Oscar Beck is going to be in the lineup for the Dallas Stars over Rupe Hintz. Pod, Stetcher goal. Man, the crowd would go nuts if Troy Stetcher scored. Yeah, I agree. Due for a goal with McDavid after he hit the post shorthanded. Game 3 had to be... I mean, it was a 1-1 tie in the third period, and Florida decided, you know what? Let's just win this thing, completely demoralize the whole team, and get ready for Game 4. Oilers or Dallas would be a better match against Florida. Carolina plays only one way, and they don't adapt. I think Carolina's problem is, they have a good mix of skill, but they don't have that, tenacity. They don't have guys that are comfortable going in the corners against players like Bennett and Kachuk and Barkov and Reinhardt, who is obviously injured right now, but Bouchard is my pick for a goal today. McDavid also very, very due. Very nice. Well, I mean, when every game's a blowout, Kyle, yeah, I can see that being perceived as boring. Dave O'Dry and Nuge is going to step up. Well, Nuge has really stepped up here. He has goals in consecutive games. He's the only one producing on the power play right now, so. Yeah, that's true, Rob. They don't have that, game breaker, right? Svechnikov is great. Aho is great. Stahl is great, but getting older. They have good players. They just don't have that game breaker. Hey, what's up, Coolistic? Good to see you again. What are we thinking about scoring first? Well, I mean, we've had a lot of great suggestions. We've had some Troy Stetcher guesses. We've had some Connor Brown guesses. No idea who scores first for Edmonton, but they have to get the first goal no matter what. No, I think Erica would like it. I think she'd be vibing. Oh, thank you, Step. Thank you. It's kind of patchy, not very nice, but my issue, what I hate the most about growing a playoff beard and not shaving during the playoffs, all on the neck. It's so itchy. Welcome back, Ash. How are you today? Good to see you. Yeah, my beard is absolutely cooked. I think Dallas or Edmonton both have a chance, but the Florida Panthers are they're playing at a level that I haven't seen a team play in a long time. They are them. They're scary. Looking forward to Josh Szymanski next season. He was so good for Straubing and such a nice guy. Hey, I'm excited for Szymanski too. Just played in the World Hockey Championships. Yeah, poor Nuge. Poor Nuge can't grow a beard. I like Nuge's little, pirate. He has, a pirate mustache going on. He looks like a musketeer. I love it. Agreed. Florida is incredibly aggressive. Nurse is going to get dealt with early. I think they're going to try. If you're Darnell Nurse, do you drop the gloves? Do you, own up for what you did? Or do you focus on the game? And if you're the Dallas Stars, if Nurse doesn't want to drop the gloves right away... Tobias. No. You got to 100% go to the live stream clips in the server. Going to be some gems tonight. I can't wait. I can't wait. That's something I should do, for post-game fan reactions as a way to, sell people. Be like, hey, if you've ever missed a stream and you want to, or if you've never been to a stream, check out this hilarious clip of me looking like an idiot. And then just, play clips that you all post in the Discord. Hey, what's up, Archangel? No echo. No echo. How long till puck drop? They just got onto the ice, so they're gonna do the anthems, and then and then they'll drop the puck. So about 5 minutes here. Now he's going to see the doctor. Oh, no. I hope Hintz is okay. I really do. I don't ever wish for injuries. Bad juju to me. I don't ever wish for injuries. Obviously, Hintz is dealing with something. He's unable to go. He's had foot issues in the past or ankle issues, so 10 years until puck drop. Hey, what's up, Vince? Sorry, chat's moving pretty quickly today, so I'm trying to catch up. I'm trying to get everyone's messages. If I miss your chat, I do apologize. I was just curious about the score prediction. I said 5-3 Oilers with the smiley face. That was my score prediction. I think we're going to have a high-scoring, fun game today. And it's an afternoon game, so I think both teams are going to be a little bit shaky on defense. Yeah, okay, I see, Joseph. I didn't know how long he was on the ice for warm-ups, but they showed him, like, kind of lightly skating, and then he went to the bench and talked to the trainer, and yeah. Not good for Roope Hintz. Dallas is going to be trying to, win the game for him now. Dude, if Frederick got a hat trick, oh boy, that'd be crazy. Boys better lock in after puck drop. Let's go. Let's do it. Ekholm is not back. No Ekholm. Yeah, the Oilers are also historically shaky in afternoon games too, so we'll have to see. Setslin predicting the 5-0 Oilers win. Okay, I love that positivity. I love that. I love that. All right, so they're about to do the anthems. I'm going to be taking my hat off for the anthems. Once the anthems are done, I'm going to be hiding the chat off of my screen because... Chat, you are usually ahead of me by about 30 seconds to 1 full minute. You are usually reacting to goals before I see them. And just to prevent myself from being spoiled, I do hide chat during play. And then, of course, when there are whistles and stoppages and intermissions, that's when I interact the most with everyone. Got home from church. Hey, that's perfect. Get a snack, get a drink. Yeah, absolutely, Joseph. Good luck to your Stars as well. Let's have some fun today. You know, just because I'm cheering for the enemy in your eyes doesn't mean I don't like hanging out with fans of other teams. Stars fans are great, so you are always more than welcome to hang out here. We're very positive. He got injured late in the season. Not sure what the injury is. Oh, a slushie. You know what? I need to go to... There's a store pretty close to where I live that sells slushies, so I should get one too. Get a blue Kool-Aid slushie. My iPad warned me that the Prime Sports broadcast contains mature content. He does the stream the right way. Think I'll stick around for this guy. Hey, I appreciate that. If Edmonton plays their game and continues to control 5-on-5, I like Edmonton's chances. Yeah, I mean, Robertson's still pretty young, though. All right, so the American anthem is complete. They're about to sing the Canadian anthem. Don't need another cardiac event. That's true. That's true. What's up, Dat? Wanted to stop in quick to wish Stu a solid game. He's looking good. Let's go, Oil. Love that. What's up, Slane? Good to see you again. Andrew, good luck to Edmonton. I appreciate that. Do you stream the game sitting in Switzerland trying to find it online? I do not stream the actual game because YouTube and the NHL would shut my channel down. I do commentary, though. I do gameplay commentary. Or play-by-play, I should say. Yeah, it's hot. It's hot out today in Edmonton. 6-3 Oilers, says Mikhail. I love that. Or Mikhail. Mikhail? Mikhail? I'll get it one day, I promise. Also, yeah, sail the high seas if you're looking for the game online. Mikhail. Gotcha. Let's go. Anthems are done. Crowd's going nuts. I'm hiding the chat so that I don't get spoiled. Stuart Skinner's getting the start for the Oilers. Jake Ottinger for the Dallas Stars. We're going to have a great game today here in Oil Country. And for everyone else tuning in, wherever you are around the world, thank you for choosing me to be your place to tune in. I am humbled by your support every single day. Make sure to smash that like button. It really helps the stream out and pushes content onto the YouTube algorithm. But let's have some fun here. Big game. Chance to go up 2-1 in the series. And the team that goes up 2-1 in the conference final wins 66% of the time. Of course, if the Oilers can go up 2-1, then you get game 4 through 7 Stuart Skinner the rest of the way, which obviously gives them a good chance, in my opinion. The Oilers are starting with the Leon Draisaitl line against the Jamie Benn line. Wyatt Johnston's going to take the faceoff for Dallas, and the puck is dropped. Dallas wins the draw. Jamie Benn, he tries to get the puck deep into the Oilers zone. That's blocked by Kulak. Puck behind the Oilers goal. Stu Skinner around the boards, bounces around. That puck is poked forward. Kapanen almost had a bit of a break there. Here comes Podkolzin. He drops it to Draisaitl across the ice to Nurse. Nurse towards the goal. That deflects just wide of the goal. Here's Kasperi Kapanen for Edmonton. He battles for it along the boards. That's stolen by Dadonov. Dadonov sends the puck deep in the Oilers zone, and they're going to get a quick change. Good opening shift for the Oilers. Here's Connor McDavid now out there for Edmonton. Brett Kulak stops up, sends it across to Bouchard. He'll play it into the neutral zone. Off the stick of Nugent Hopkins. Dallas steals it. Here comes Robertson for the Stars. Robertson dumps it against Bouchard. Tries to center it out in front. Dallas now getting their cycle going, but comes to the point. Here's a shot or a pass to the middle to Granlund. Granlund around the boards. Cody Ceci keeps the cycle alive. Here's Granlund with a shot. Early save by Stu Skinner. And here comes McDavid with speed. McDavid into the left side. Here's Nugent Hopkins to McDavid. Tries to put it off of Ottinger's shoulder. Trying to get that bad angle shot that we've seen him do before. Zach Hyman knocks his man down behind the Stars' goal. And the puck is sent down the ice. It's going to be icing on the Stars. And, good start for both teams. Very energetic start. Very energetic start here. So the Oilers are going to have an offensive zone draw. Yeah, I appreciate that. Doing my best with the commentary. So Dallas got a look. Stu Skinner with his first save of the game. McDavid went up on a 3-on-2 with Nugent Hopkins and Hyman. McDavid took it down low behind the goal, tried to put it off of Ottinger and in. Henrique loses the O-zone draw. Dallas will move it up. Jason Robertson in the neutral zone. He's checked from behind by Connor Brown. John Klingberg will send it to Nurse, back to Klingberg. Klingberg up the middle of the ice. Here's Adam Henrique. Henrique walks in, shoots. His stick explodes, and the puck off of his skate. He's playing it along the boards without a skate, and he plays it back deep into the Stars zone. Adam Henrique is going to try and get a stick here. Dallas now moving the puck up the middle. Here comes Bischel into the Oilers zone with a shot. Easy save by Stuart Skinner. That's 2 saves for Stu now. Another shot towards the goal. That's deflected onto Skinner, and he has to make a reactionary save as well. Dallas with the early start here. They are putting pucks towards the goal. They have a mandate. We need pucks towards Stu, and that's what they're doing early. They already have 3 shots on goal. Puck stolen in the neutral zone. Here's Klingberg into the middle, just out of the reach of Matthias Janmark. Off the glass by Petrovic, and Dallas will get it back into the Oilers zone. Here's Klingberg up the boards, and Corey Perry, he'll send it in deep. Jake Ottinger out of his goal. He leaves that for Lindell. Stolen by Perry. He can't play it deep. Marchment loses the puck. Shot towards Ottinger, and that goes just wide. Here's Trent Frederick on the forecheck. He tries to play it back to the defense, but he's knocked off balance by Heiskanen. Corey Perry tries to steal it. Marchment pressures Edmonton as well. And here's Janmark. He'll stump it by Heiskanen. Janmark puts pressure on Lindell. Lindell up the left boards. Deflected in deep by the Stars, but not behind or not above the center line, so that's going to be another icing on the Stars. Yeah, my heart rate's high. I'm excited. I'm all jacked up. Yeah, I agree. I feel like the Oilers are going to take a few shifts to really settle in. It's an afternoon game. I can see some rust here. Draisaitl's going to take the offensive zone faceoff. He wins it. Here's Wallman. He'll play it down low. It's going to be chased by Podkolzin. He throws a hard hit on Lindell. Draisaitl comes up with it. He plays it across to the left half wall. Wallman pokes the puck forward. Podkolzin keeps the play alive. Jamie Benn trying to find Sagan. Kept in by the Oilers. Here's Draisaitl. Finds Podkolzin. Gives it to Klingberg. He'll play it across the ice. Tried to find Draisaitl, but that's picked off by the Stars. Here comes Jamie Benn now. Jamie Benn for Dallas. He'll play it into the corner. Johnston forechecks behind the Oilers' goal. Klingberg steals it. Klingberg, he'll find Kapanen now. And Kapanen, he'll find Draisaitl 2-on-2 through the neutral zone with Podkolzin. Podkolzin walks in towards the goal. That goes off of Draisaitl, who is running a flying screen and doesn't make it to the net. Puck into the middle. Johnston through the middle of the ice. Here's Rantanen now. He'll skate it into the Oilers zone, around the boards. Brett Kulak, he'll take it, and Dallas applies pressure. Nugent Hopkins off the glass, picked off by Cody Ceci. Ceci dumps the puck into the near corner, and Evan Bouchard plays it back to Kulak. Just out of his reach, but Nugent Hopkins will pick it up. Here's Bouchard, back to Nugent Hopkins. Nice stretch pass. Nugent Hopkins shoots. That's a save by Ottinger, stolen by McDavid on the rebound. McDavid plays it back to Bouchard, shoots it, and that's another save by Ottinger. Here's Bouchard. He comes up with it. Down low, Hyman leaves it for Nugent Hopkins. Oilers with some pressure now, top line. Here's Nugent Hopkins, back to Bouchard, across to Wallman, towards the goal, misses. It'll come to the half wall. Bouchard keeps the play alive off the glove of McDavid, and the Stars can't come up with it. Zach Hyman now steals it, tries to center it, and he can't get it through. McDavid centers to Evander Kane. What a save by Ottinger. Wow. Darnell Nurse now to Bouchard. He stick handles at the blue line. Bouchard towards the goal, behind the net. Here's McDavid trying to center it out in front. Kane can't come up with it. It's still loose for a moment. Darnell Nurse now finds Evander Kane. Here's Nurse again. What a shift for the top line. Here's Hyman. Shoots. That's stopped by Ottinger. And a rebound in front. And Dallas will send that down the ice. And that's going to be no icing. They're going to say no icing. What a shift by the Oilers top line, though. Troy Stetcher trying to move the puck out of his zone. It's kept in by the Stars. Here's Blackwell. He gives it to Sam Steele. He's checked off the puck. Beck now chases after it. Evander Kane can't grab the loose puck. Beck now keeps the cycle alive for the Stars behind the Oilers' goal. Here's Blackwell. Spins away from Stetcher. Here's a shot towards the goal, and that goes just wide. Comes to the blue line. Shot by Petrovic. Easy save by Stuart Skinner. And the Oilers are now hemmed into their zone. The ebbs and flows here. Henrique trying to play it up. He can't find an open man. Here's Marchment off the bench for Dallas. He comes in for it. And here's Kane. Tries to throw it in the middle, and he pokes it forward to Brown. Connor Brown will play it back to Nurse. The Oilers need a change. Here's Troy Stetcher now as Dallas continues to apply pressure. Puck comes back into the Star zone, and now Edmonton can get their change. Puck sent down the ice, and that's another icing on the Stars. So good start. Good start for the Oilers. I like the way they forechecked that top line, had a couple great looks. So, and then Bouchard had a good look. The Bouch bomb, and Ottinger, good positional save with his blocker. And then puck came to Hyman, and he walked it in, tried to go short side on Ottinger, but he couldn't beat Ottinger. Here's Draisaitl now. Off the draw, he wins it back to Wallman. Wallman across to Klingberg. Klingberg to Draisaitl. Draisaitl off of a check, and he's checked once again, and the Dallas Stars with their pressure. Marchment would have been offside. He's hit hard by Klingberg, and Leon Draisaitl, he is, so we've seen that play where the centerman wins the draw. So, like, the Oilers do this a lot, and especially Draisaitl. If he wins the faceoff, he'll circle around behind the net, and he'll come up the near half wall looking for the puck. When he gets it, he tries to keep going towards the blue line, but he's always pressured by two Dallas Stars, which allows them to get looks. We saw Sagan steal it in Game 1 on a breakaway. Dallas almost got away with another break as well. So Leon Draisaitl, he's just got to manage that half wall way, way better, in my opinion. Oh, he's killing it. I appreciate that, Jordan. Thank you so much. Hey, I hope you are too, Bubsy. I hope you're having an amazing weekend. Hope the Oilers win for us. And now the Oilers have to win for all of you. All of you. You tried to get tickets for this game twice. I'm so sad I'm not. Oh, man, that's so sad. Nothing on resale. Fansfirst.ca is what I use. And you usually can get tickets around, what the normal ticket price is. I can't see the chair. You'll all get to see the chair in the intermission. That's unfortunate. Maybe you can go to game 4? All of Colorado. Yeah, Avs fans do not like the Stars. I do browse different team subreddits just because I like to see what fans are saying. I never engage or anything, but yeah. Most Avalanche fans do not like Dallas. Oh, I gotcha. Well, hopefully they keep going. Hopefully the team goes on they keep going on a big run here and you're able to get to a game. Anyone drinking a tall can of beer right now? Not me. Yeah, Oilers do look good. I like Edmonton's start. I like that Stu seems to be settled in as well. All right, so there's going to be a face-off at the Oilers' blue line. 13:21 to play here in the first. Shots are 5-3 Edmonton. Draisaitl will take the face-off against Matt Duchene. Out there with Marchment and Sagan. Draisaitl wins another draw. That's good. The Oilers were struggling on face-offs, and so far they're winning a bunch. Here's Kapanen with speed. Walks in, plays it to an area where Draisaitl picks it up on his backhand. Draisaitl behind the Stars' net. Wraps it around, backhand through the crease, and that goes just wide. Klingberg towards the goal. That also misses. And that puck is kept in by Wallman. He'll play it back down low. Kapanen throws a hit. Podkolzin throws a hit. Draisaitl applies pressure, but Duchene will come up with it. Here comes Matt Duchene. He'll get around Wallman, who's hit into the boards. Nice job by Draisaitl. Finds Kapanen and Podkolzin. He'll just play it off the boards deep into the Stars zone and allow Edmonton to get a change. Good play there. Good shift by both teams. Oh, and Kapanen ready to play. Puck bounces towards Skinner. Skinner up the left boards. That's going to be picked up by Matthias Janmark. Janmark with speed. Janmark dumps it into the near corner, and Trent Frederick comes up with it. Frederick behind the goal. He's hit hard. He fights for it. Puck in his feet. Oh, and Frederick, he's knocked down. Corey Perry can't come up with it, and here comes Petrovic. He'll drop it for Ben, back to Petrovic. Nice job by Janmark. He cuts off the outlet to Dadonov. Edmonton comes up with it again. Here's Frederick. He'll play it to Janmark. Janmark, he tries to find Darnell Nurse streaking up the middle. Dallas will regain possession. Jamie Benn runs into the linesman momentarily, and he'll play it back to the Stars' defense. Puck dumped in on Stu. Stuart Skinner leaves it for Brett Kulak. Out there with the top line for Edmonton. Bouchard, McDavid, Nuge, Hyman. Kulak, the outlet, cut off. Picked off by Robertson. Here's Harley now. He'll find Rantanen, and Dallas goes offside once again. Granlund was a little ahead of the play there, as we'll have another whistle. 8 is enough. Okay. What's up, Maylan? Good to see you again. Yeah, most of you watching at home are going to be ahead of me. That's why I always hide the chat during play, because I don't want to be spoiled about potential goals. Hi, Moach. Hi, Moach. We got Mochi. She might jump up and say hi. Here's Zach Hyman for the Oilers. He tries to fight for it, but that's stolen by Cody Ceci. Ceci now. Up into the neutral zone. Puck over the stick of Kulak, and that's another icing on the Dallas Stars. Hi, Moch. Come here. Come here, Mochi. You want to say hi? Oh. Okay, well, Mochi was briefly on my lap, but she didn't want to come say hi. I tried to pick her up, but she was not having it. Offensive zone faceoff. Hyman goes in after it. McDavid plays it around the boards. Here's Evan Bouchard now. Into the middle for Nugent Hopkins. Towards the goal. That's stopped by Ottinger. Nugent Hopkins was looking for a tip there. Nice hit by Hyman. Puck fired into the Oilers zone by Harley. Robertson along the board, stolen by Bouchard. Evan Bouchard now. He'll play it to Connor McDavid with speed. Here comes Connor McDavid. Into the middle. Tried to find Nugent Hopkins. Broken up by Lindell. And now here comes Sam Steele on transition. Into the Oilers zone. Wallman. He'll play it hard around the boards. Dallas keeps the play alive. They have numbers. Here's Heiskanen into the middle. What a save by Stuart Skinner. The puck is still loose. Wow, Stuart Skinner got across and made a huge save. Wow, Stu with a huge save. Great save by Stuart Skinner. You love to see that. Now there's some rough stuff. Wallman's not happy. Someone went into the net for the Stars, too. So the Oilers gave up that puck. Heiskanen walked in, played it across. What a save on Blackwell. And then Steele was looking for the rebound in the crease. Wow, what a save by Stu. He comes across. He didn't quite know where the rebound was, but he does cover it up. That's a great save by Stu. Great save. 9 minutes and 15 seconds into the first. The first goal is important. It's pivotal. Oilers will go with their third line now. Adam Henrique will take the face-off for Edmonton. Henrique wins it. Here's Darnell Nurse behind his net. Nurse waits for an opening. Puck deflected by Evander Kane. Way out of play. And they'll have another face-off in Edmonton zone. Does Stu have that dog in him? Yo, what's up, DH? Good to see you again. Another defensive zone draw for the Oilers. Here's Adam Henrique now. Oilers win another draw. Here's Darnell Nurse. Up the boards. Connor Brown out of his reach. Dallas will dump it back in. Steele, you've momentarily lost it, but Edmonton will get it out. Oilers' third line, again, struggling to maintain puck possession, just like in Game 2. Here's Stetcher now to Nurse, around, finds Evander Kane. Back behind his net to Darnell Nurse. Plays it up to Stetcher, but that's out of his reach. The Oilers had a couple players breaking, so Dallas keeps possession. Sagan loses the puck. That puck is now off the glass and out, and Connor Brown will chase after it against Thomas Harley. Harley being hounded by Brown. Puck in the middle. Here's Duchesne. Across to Sagan. And Sagan's poked off the puck by Klingberg. Klingberg tries to kick it back. It's still at the Oilers' blue line, and here comes Kapanen now. He kicks it forward. It's going to come to Jake Ottinger, and he's just going to hang on to that one as we get another whistle. Hockey's played at night. I mean, it's night somewhere, right? Oilers need a beer right now. Go Oil. I got one. We got some Daycation Lager from Troubled Monk, local brewery that has supported my channel. So I always try and give them a shout out. I agree. They're kind of bobbling some pucks right now. They've had some shifts where they look really good, but yeah, just some of their decisions. They have some forwards flying the zone 2 times now where they've had forwards caught, and they got one great look, the Dallas Stars did. Just hound them and smother them. Exactly. Yep. Just stay aggressive. Force Dallas to make the mistakes. It says Daycation. It's allowed. Hey, there we go. See? Daytime game, Daycation Lager. My favorite Oilers jersey that I have, you see that one that my finger is like touching? That's the Sam Gagner jersey. I got that in 2007 in his rookie year. That's the first jersey I ever owned for the Oilers. So that Sam Gagner one behind me there is my favorite. A lot of sentimental value on that jersey for me. Agreed, Dacky, 100%. Where's my Perry jersey? I don't have a Perry jersey, unfortunately. Yeah, Florida is just, they are monsters, man. It's men against boys in that series against Carolina. Holy smokes. Mine is a Reebok Nuge favorite player and first jersey. Hey, I love that. That quickly changed. Yeah, 1-1 in the third, quickly disappeared. That was wild. It's Stu's. I love that. All right, we're back from commercial break. Shots are 7-5, apparently. I had it 6-6, but face off, the Oilers win it. Kapanen with a shot, and Jake Ottinger has to make another save for the Stars. Has to stay on his toes as the Oilers have dominated the face-off dot in this first period. Something that they really struggled with in games 1 and 2. So if the Oilers can keep winning these faceoffs, that goes a long way. Another offensive zone draw. Draisaitl's going to step in against Wyatt Johnston again. Draisaitl loses it. Dallas with possession. Puck is sent around the boards. Jamie Benn can't get it by Klingberg. Keeps the play alive. Bud Colson tried to play it across the ice. Nobody was home as it deflected high and out. Kapanen stick just absolutely explodes, but he quickly gets another one off the bench. And here comes Dadonov for the Stars. Walks into the middle, drops it to Harley with a shot, and that goes off the outside of the goal. Thought that went in for a second. Here's Klingberg to Kapanen, finds Draisaitl. Draisaitl walking with speed, trying to get by. Draisaitl, oh, he almost split Ceci there. Bud Colson on the forecheck, can't come up with it. Here comes Dadonov now. Dadonov with a high flip. Bouchard will pick it up for Edmonton, and the Oilers are going to complete their changing at their top line out. Here's Connor McDavid. He's winding up with speed. McDavid walks into the Stars zone, looking for a pass into the middle, loses it again, and here come the Stars on transition. Lindell plays it to Rantanen. Mikko Rantanen stops, centers into the middle, deflected just wide by Robertson. Here's Nugent Hopkins now, and that passes out of the way of McDavid. Again, the Oilers struggling with their timing of the passes right now. And Kulak throws, oh man, he throws Robertson hard into the boards. Bouchard up the ice, comes to Zach Hyman. Hyman towards the goal, doesn't make it, and Ottinger is just going to hang on to that one. The Oilers, man, they got to get going here. They got to start making passes. Start making passes, folks. Hey, you know what? That's fair, Nicholas. That's fair. Oh, I bet he is. I bet he is, Juice. I bet he is. 8:22 to play. The Oilers will have another offensive zone faceoff. Sam Steele will take the draw against Matthias Janmark, who's yapping at the linesman. Not sure what he's mad about, but Janmark steps in, stick down, loses it. Steele finds Harley. Into the middle, kept in by the Oilers. Janmark plays it deep into the Stars zone. Harley's going to be pressured by Corey Perry. He reverses to Cody Ceci. Ceci skates in front of his goal. Ceci with some speed here. He's going to dump it in off of the stick of someone. I don't know who stick that hit on the Oilers, but Dallas, they'll maintain possession. Steele behind the Oilers' net. He'll play it around. Harley at the point. Down low once again. Sam Steele just out of his reach. Corey Perry protects. Reverses to Troy Stetcher. Troy Stetcher now looking for an outlet. He'll play it into the middle to Darnell Nurse, who jumps up in the rush. Nurse with a shot off of Cody Ceci. Might have stung him a little bit. And Ceci against Nurse, former defense partners for a couple years. Corey Perry keeps the cycle alive for Edmonton. Trent Frederick behind the Stars' net. He tries to get it from Blackwell. Blackwell protects, and here comes Dallas now. Steele sends it down the ice, not deep enough for icing, so John Klingberg will grab onto it for the Oilers. Klingberg finds Kapanen. Up the ice. Oh, sorry, that was Connor Brown. Bischel into the neutral zone. Klingberg to Kane in his feet. Can't grab it. Kane will then dump it in. Hard around the boards. Ottinger leaves it for Bischel. He'll play it across to Petrovic. And Petrovic's hit hard by Evander Kane. Here comes Marchment for the Stars. He'll give that puck to Tyler Seguin with some space across the ice. Nice job by Evander Kane. Good defensive play to take that from Duchesne. Adam Henrique on defense, plays it around. Evander Kane throws his man into the boards. Puck comes back to Jake Wallman. And Wallman for Edmonton stops up, and he's going to wait for reinforcements. Wallman up the middle. Picked up by Evander Kane. Plays it back to Draisaitl. Draisaitl plays it hard into his own corner. The Oilers scrambling a bit here. Here's Draisaitl, gives it back to Wallman. Dallas applying tons of pressure, and they'll come up with it. Wallman now finally off the glass and down the ice. Kapanen chases after it against Lindell. Puck comes to Heiskanen. Into the middle. It's dropped for Wyatt Johnston. He'll chase after it against Brett Kulak. He protects against Dadonov. Dadonov can't come up with it, and that puck was shot out of play, and Dallas says that should be a penalty here. And will it be? I don't know what happened. Refs are discussing it. Yeah, I mean, it feels like an afternoon game, right? I don't think there's a penalty here. They're all discussing, did it go over the glass? Did it hit the glass? They're all not sure about it. Puck was flipped up by Kulak. Ooh. I mean, that did go straight out. Are they going to say penalty or no penalty? The Oilers might have got away with one here. Okay, so the refs missed it, I think. Let's see. Kulak. He goes to play it up. Yeah. No, that was straight out. The Oilers got away with one. That was delay of game on Brett Kulak. The refs did not see it clearly, though. Yeah, that's a tough one. Look at Draisaitl. He knew, too. Everyone in Edmonton knew. I'm surprised they didn't call a penalty just by the facial reactions of the Oilers. Well, the Oilers got away with one. Dallas should be on a power play right now, but they didn't call it. Here's the face-off. Kulak will send it down. Heiskanen, puck bounces on him. McDavid grabs it. Here's Nugent Hopkins. Spins away from a check. Into the middle. Bouchard scores! Evan Bouchard makes it 1-0 after the Oilers got away with a blatant delay of game penalty. And if you're a Stars fan, you're probably mad. You're probably mad. I would be mad if I was a Dallas fan right now. I would be mad. And we can end the poll. Bouch had 21% of the votes. Nugent Hopkins, he stopped up, played it back to Bouchard, and that beat Ottinger on the far post. Wow. That puck went through. Nice job by McDavid. Ottinger was late reacting to it. The Oilers make it 1-0. The Oilers get away with the delay of game penalty, and then they come down 10 seconds later. Bouchard with the Bouch ball makes it 1-0 Edmonton. Dallas Stars fans, I'm really sorry. That's such a tough one. Here's a shot on Stu. He makes a save from distance. Puck comes along the half wall. Zach Hyman trying to come up with it. Stolen by Robertson. Bouchard loses it to Robertson. Kulak supports. Down low. Here's Zach Hyman now. He'll flip it. Not out. Thomas Harley along the boards. Couple of Oilers. An Oiler and Stars player were... Oh, man, the Oilers have a 3-on-1 now. McDavid with Nugent. Hyman. McDavid to Nuge. McDavid scores! A 3-on-1 for the Oilers, and McDavid makes it 2-0. I don't even know how they got the 3-on-1. I was looking at two players tied up in front of the Oilers' goal. And Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl, or Nugent Hopkins, sorry, the give and go on the 3-on-1, and it's 2-0 Edmonton. Uh-oh. So Robertson and Kulak were all tied up, and then the Oilers I don't know what happened. Puck poked forward. McDavid came in with Nugent Hopkins and Bouchard. McDavid to Nuge to McDavid, and he one-times it past Ottinger to make it 2-0 Edmonton. What a goal for Connor. Great job on the 3-on-1, and McDavid's feeling it. Retro with the $4.99. Let's go. Ottinger out of his crease, plays it along the board, stolen by Perry. Perry gives it to Trent Frederick now. Reverses down low. Perry around the boards. It'll come to Darnell Nurse. He protects. Sent around by Janmark, and Trent Frederick will chase after it. Frederick, he hits his man hard on the boards. The Oilers just lay in the body now. The crowd is really into it. Janmark keeps the puck alive. Frederick can't come up with it. Here come the Stars with a 3-on-2. Here's Blackwell. Into the middle. Heiskanen shoots. That's blocked in front. Nice job by Edmonton. And here comes Janmark. 1-on-2. Oh, and Janmark falls down, slips on a banana peel, and he'll dump it in deep into the Stars zone. Here's Bischel. He'll find Marchment. Into the middle of the ice, and Duchesne, he'll step up. Drops it for Sagan with a shot, and that goes wide. Marchment down low. Comes to Duchesne. He's hit momentarily by Klingberg. Sagan in front of Marchment, and Skinner had to make another save. Good reactionary save for Stu with 4:16 to play in the first. We're going to have another commercial break here, but wow, this game went from nothing happening to suddenly everything happening, and it started with the non-call delay of game, which should have been a penalty on Edmonton. On the ensuing faceoff, after the refs convened and decided no penalty, the Oilers immediately go up the ice and make it 1-0 off of a Boosh bomb off the rush. And then just 30 seconds later, McDavid and Nugent-Hopkins on a 3-on-1 with a give and go. And McDavid one-times it past Jake Ottinger. The Oilers are up 2. They're out shooting the Stars. And if I'm Dallas right now, like if I'm a Dallas fan, I would be very, very, I'd be very upset at that non-call. Help me, I'm going nuts. I think we're all going nuts. I can't help you. Just got to breathe, though, right? 2-goal lead is nothing in the playoffs. So lots of hockey left to play. In this situation, Dacky, I wouldn't blame them, right? I had to jump on the stream to say that. You think so? You think he'd sign with Edmonton? Would he be a good fit at Edmonton? Yeah, I'm also sweating. I actually ordered like a desk, like a little mini desk air conditioner. You like put ice and water in like this like top tank, and then it like mists cool air. I need that for my desk because it is way too warm in here right now. I ordered one off Amazon. But yeah, Retro with the super chat. Thank you. I did see that. The $4.99. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. And if you're Dallas, you have to find a way to respond. Yeah, and the 3-on-1, McDavid just hammers that home from Nugent-Hopkins. And the Oilers' top line. The Oilers' top line has contributed to both Edmonton goals here. Hey, sounds good, Ganja. Sounds good. Thank you. Yeah, and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, he's been clutch in this series. He has 2 goals on the power play in this series. He has 2 assists in the first period. Nugent-Hopkins is heating up. He loves playing the Dallas Stars. Offensive zone draw now for the Dallas Stars. Duchesne is going to take it against Draisaitl. Draisaitl. He's kicked out of the faceoff dot. Linesman tells him, you've won too many draws this period. You're kicked out. Puck sent to the blue line. Shot by Bischel. That deflects wide. Draisaitl reverse hits a Dallas Star. Sagan towards the goal, doesn't make it. And here's Kapanen. He can't get the puck out. Kept in by Bischel towards the net. That's stopped by Stuart Skinner. Puck goes around the boards. Nobody home for Edmonton. Dallas with pressure. Shot towards the net is blocked in front. And again, Wallman can't get it out. The Oilers are struggling to move this puck out of the zone. Klingberg's going to get pressured here. Tries to kick it back. And Dallas with a ton of looks. Kapanen now, he's just going to send it up the boards. It is into the neutral zone, and Draisaitl will pick it up. And, oh man, Draisaitl, he knocks Bischel down with a good shoulder check. Good clean hit on Bischel. Dallas at the Oilers' blue line. They'll get it in deep. Here's Johnston. Stetcher, he'll find Evander Kane, and he'll skate it up the left wing. Here's Evander Kane now. He flips it. Couldn't get it in super deep. Thomas Harley for Dallas. Giveaway. Oh, man, and Connor Brown tried to find Janmark, who would have had a look in the slot. Troy Stetcher now at center. He hard rims around. Evander Kane waits for it. Leaves it. Kept in. No, it wasn't kept in by Nurse. That'll be shot back in deep by Janmark. And here's Harley now for the Stars. 3 minutes to play in the first. Shots 11-8 Edmonton. Score 2-0 off goals by Evan Bouchard and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Skinner plays the puck off the glass. High and out. Dallas picks it up. Here's Lindell now. He'll also send that puck in deep. Brett Kulak protects. He's going to shake off a check. Granlund flies over Kulak. And here's Rantanen now for the Stars against Kulak. Kulak against Rantanen, trying to center it to Granlund. Granlund to Lindell. He'll play it across to Heiskanen with a shot, and that goes wide. Not a hard shot by Heiskanen. Puck comes into the near corner. Here's Rantanen to Robertson. Comes to Granlund with a shot. That goes off the post. Here's McDavid. He'll play it into an area, and Zach Hyman will just flip it to an area where it's safe and out. Heiskanen now for Dallas. Dallas is starting to press. Dallas is starting to press here. Here's Heiskanen for the Stars. He'll skate it up with speed through the neutral zone. Here's Heiskanen. Walks in, shoots, and that shot goes high and wide. Nugent-Hopkins throws a hit on Beck. Kulak also fights for the puck with Nugent-Hopkins, throwing a couple cross checks on Blackwell. Puck still in Beck's skates. Nugent and Hopkins trying to find McDavid. It's reversed to Bouchard. Bouchard, off the glass. That almost went out. Hyman chasing after it against Bischel. And Hyman's checked off the puck by Bischel. The crowd wanted a call. That's just a puck battle. No hooking there. That's not a penalty. Here come the Stars now. Bischel. Another dump for the Stars. Dallas trying to dump and chase on Edmonton, but it has been effective because the Oilers are struggling at getting the puck out. Frederick up the boards, finds Corey Perry to Leon Draisaitl. Tries to give it to Perry. Centers it out in front, out of the reach of Wallman. The puck is going to come out of the zone. Here's Klingberg now for Edmonton. He's being pressured by Marchment. And Klingberg's checked off the puck by Marchment. Marchment will send it around the boards. Matt Duchene now. He'll reverse it. Klingberg stops it. He goes up against Sagan. Draisaitl comes into support, but here's Duchene now. Sends it back behind the Oilers' goal. Wallman, he'll grab it and skate it forward. He'll come up to his own blue line with a high flip down the ice, and that's going to be icing on Edmonton. More specifically, Jake Wallman iced it. Can we give Nuge a penalty for being Bay AF? Maybe. Hey, it's all good, nerd. Hey, you don't have to apologize for being late. Anyone can tune in whenever. You could show up 5 minutes left in the third, and you would not be late. That's true. Nuge hasn't aged. All right, the Oilers with a defensive zone faceoff after the icing. 40 seconds left in the period. If you're Dallas, you're looking to try and get one before the end of the period. Draisaitl's going to look to get a clutch faceoff win here. Draisaitl does win it. It's off the boards, deflects off of Harley's stick, and out. Oilers will get one change, but not a full change. Nice job by Wallman. He steps up against Rantanen, and the puck comes into the middle of the ice. Bud Colson will chase after it. Here's Robertson for the Stars, sent down into the Oilers zone. Nice job by Kulak to protect. Behind the goal, Henry can't come up with it. Rantanen finds Granlund. Back to Harley, across to Heiskanen, into the middle, and that just missed on the back door. Harley once again behind the Oilers' goal. It's centered in front. Edmonton can't come up with it. Good save by Stuart Skinner. Dallas getting some looks, and the Oilers are going to get a penalty at the end of the period here. So sloppy plays by Edmonton. I don't know why they can't just do a high flip and just clear the pressure off the glass and out. But credit to the Dallas Stars. They're down 2. They are desperate now, right? Like, you knew this was coming. All right, what happened? Where was the penalty? That wasn't even Kapanen's stick that hit him in the face. Well, I mean, obviously, we'll say that's the makeup call, right? They didn't call a penalty that should have been called. Now they're calling a penalty that shouldn't have been called. So Kapanen is getting 2 minutes for high sticking, even though it wasn't even... What's going on? The refs are now discussing this. Are they going to take the penalty away? What is this? Yeah, I mean, that's Rantanen's own stick, but... Throwing darts blindfolded, hoping it averages out. I mean, listen, the Oilers got away with one. They got away with the delay of game penalty that they didn't call. Now they're getting called for a high stick that didn't happen. Like, that's not a high stick on Edmonton, but hey, it's all good, DC. Yeah, early one today, early game. It's all good. We'll kill this penalty. We'll kill this thing. Puck one to the point. Harley towards the goal. Doesn't make it. The Stars will have basically a full power play. And there's some rough stuff at the end here. Nurse. Careful, Nurse. The refs are going to take one. Don't put your arms around a guy's neck. There's a bit of rough stuff. Alrighty, so the Oilers, again, like, obviously that penalty call is bad, but the refs did miss one earlier. The Oilers should have been called for... The Oilers should have been called for delay of game. They didn't call it. It was missed. So now they get a penalty in their favor. The Dallas Stars, that is. That isn't a penalty. So we call that the makeup call, the even call, right? The hockey gods, they have a way of evening things up. So I can't complain as a fan. It's a bad call, obviously. But if you're the Oilers, kill this thing off, right? All right, so as always, during the intermission, we will go through the NHL Edge Visualizer for both Edmonton's goals. That's all good. We won't get too hung up on the penalty call. The Oilers got away with one, so it's all good. The Oilers will kill this thing off. I have no doubt about that. Also, Stuart Skinner, by the way, a chain reaction. Is that what they call it now? A chain reaction? It's a non-challengeable play, Riley, unfortunately. I agree. Like, the fact that there were 2 missed calls, like the high stick that wasn't a high stick, and then the puck over glass that they did not call. But we're going to go through the Edge Visualizer for 2 goals here. And then we're going to go over the money puck. We'll take a look at some of the advanced stats, and then I have to cool off. I have to take a 5-minute break. It is way too warm in my room right now. Chalk it up to the wrong call-o-meter. But yeah, as long as Edmonton kills this, we're fine, right? The Oilers benefited from a non-call. They scored right after the non-call, so can't throw an AC in the window. I don't have one to put in the window, unfortunately. Oh, we got a kitty. Look at Kitty in the window up there. Hi, Kitty. He's just hanging out. Dallas had some good looks that period, though, so Edmonton just got to clean some things up. Dallas had some good looks. But Evan Bouchard's goal off the face. So this face-off, by the way, came right after. That's Kitty Kitty. His name is literally just Kitty Kitty. Because it's the NHL, Riley. I don't have an explanation for you. So this was the ensuing face-off after Kulak shot the puck out of play, and they did not call a penalty on Kulak. It should have been, but they didn't call it. And then the Oilers off the rush. Kulak plays it up to Nugent-Hopkins. Puck bounces over Heiskanen's stick. Nugent-Hopkins grabs it, and then he spins around, and then Bouchard, he just walks into this one-timer, and he beats Jake Ottinger on the far post. Not over the glove, but the glove. Oh, my God, the pads. His goal pads. What is wrong with me? I can't talk right now. And then we'll take a look at McDavid's goal. You had a tie-up between Robertson and look at Kulak. He's just involved in everything right now. Kulak and Robertson were all tied up here. And then the puck was along the half wall. Hyman shoots it forward. You have Granlund, you have Rantanen, and Robertson all stuck in the zone. And then you have Harley. He's late reacting to McDavid, and the Oilers with a 3-on-1 against poor Cody Ceci. Ceci against McDavid, Nugent, Bouchard. Obviously, Ceci, he's doing his job. He's protecting the cross-ice pass. There's nothing Bouchard can do. There isn't really anything that Ottinger can do. That's just... You got 3 Goliath monsters coming at you, and you just have to hope that the puck hits you, but that's a good finish by McDavid to make it 2-0. And then we'll take a look at the money puck. We'll see what the analytics say about that period. If Edmonton, manages the puck better, I like their chances, but the money puck says this was a pretty evenly played period, almost 50-50, slight edge to the Dallas Stars. I haven't seen an even 50-50. Look at that, 0.2% difference. Bouchard and McDavid, the expected goals in that period were dead even, 0.56 to 0.56. The Jays are, oh my God. Just when you think the Blue Jays are like turning it around, they just find a way to give their fans heartbreak every single time. A very even period. Like, legitimately one of the most even periods I've seen. Again, look at Henrique and Brown. They got us. That third line needs to be switched. Put Trent Frederick up or put Connor Brown down. Like, they have to do something. They have to get Evander Kane and Connor Brown away from each other. They are not working, in my opinion. And then, of course, Rupe Hintz is not playing. If you look at the ice time, Dadonov, 322. He was the low player. Harley led 844. Heiskanen only 657. It's interesting that Harley played a lot more than Heiskanen, but I imagine Heiskanen, as this game goes on, is going to have a ton of ice time. Ottinger with a negative 1.44 goal save above expected. And the Oilers time on ice leaders, John Klingberg, he led time on ice because he's getting hemmed in a little bit. Klingberg's got to calm down. Klingberg's just got to relax, folks. We look at the points. Nuge with 2 assists, McDavid with a goal, Boost with a goal, Kulak and Hyman with assists as well. And then the low time on ice was Janmark, 329, Perry, 402. So, again, the Oilers, like a lot of even ice time, but and we take a look at Stu. Of course, Stu is cooking right now. Stu was cooking. If we take a look at the face-off percentage, Dallas ended up coming out on top somehow. I thought the Oilers were like dominating when it came to face-offs. Not sure how the edge is in Dallas's favor. Maybe the eye test is just wrong for me. I don't know. Dallas has a power play to start the second period. Hey, I appreciate that, DC. Thank you so much. Hits were 18-11 for Edmonton. Block shots 6-1 for the Oilers. Giveaways 9-2. Like Edmonton. See what I mean? You got to manage the puck. They are giving the puck away a lot. But I hope as this game goes on, Edmonton gets better at 5-on-5 here. Dallas has had some looks, so good period overall. I'm happy with Edmonton's effort. Happy with Edmonton's effort here. All right, did I miss any other super chats? We had the 5 from Strawbean. We had the $4.99 from Retro. Okay, I got everything. What do you think of the other 3-0 series? Retro, if you're still here, I think the Panthers are they're just on another level. Carolina just can't hang right now. This team got to be studying. You think the Oilers will get rid of Stu in the summer? It depends how the rest of the playoffs go. I don't think they'll ever get rid of him, but they will likely grab someone to tandem with him. I agree. Obviously, I don't agree with the penalty that the Oilers got at the end of the period, but we have to remember Edmonton did get away with one, so. You think the Canes are going to win a game or two for fun? Well, I mean, I hope so. Well, that's also true. The cap hit for Stu is also pretty minimal. The good news is if they re-sign Stu, like, just because of how inconsistent he is, like, you can keep that cap hit low. Jeff Skinner. Pickard will be going simply because of age, although he might be a good stock to trade. I think Calvin Pickard will also be one of those guys that, like, when his career's done, I think he'll be like a goalie coach or he'll work with a team. He seems like one of those guys that is going to work in some capacity. So I'm happy for Calvin Pickard. He reinvigorated his career in Edmonton. I'll take the goal, and it led to another one, so I'll take the makeup call. That's how I feel. We'll take the makeup call. If you're the Oilers, just do your job, right? The penalty kill knows what they have to do. Do what you have to do, Edmonton. Get the kill in the second here. How old is Stu? 25. He's very young, especially when it comes to, like, goaltenders. Is this where I watch it for free? I don't show the game. I just do play-by-play. I'm a 49ers fan. If they lose a game, there will be a lot of profanity. Oh, no. Ekholm will be important no matter who Edmonton is playing, whether he comes back against Dallas or if the Oilers find a way. But there's a lot of hockey to play, so I'm superstitious. I don't like looking too far ahead. But whenever Ekholm gets back, I agree he's going to help this team a lot. Yeah, Stu, he did have some swagger. I can hear them talking about it, but I'm not seeing it on the screen right now. All right, folks. Y'all are going to get Chair for about 5 minutes or so. Enjoy Chair. Treat Chair with kindness and respect the way you would treat me with kindness and respect, right? I know how much you all give me respect and say nice things about me all the time. Enjoy Chair. I'll be back in a few minutes. This is a great opportunity to hit the like button on the live stream. Help push the algorithm. Help push this to a wider audience. And as always, thank you for tuning in. We'll be back in 5 minutes, folks. All right, folks. We're back. We made it. We're okay. All right, how did Chair do? Chair do a good job? All it does is sit around all day, right? That's what I'm saying, man. Come on, Chair. Get going. All right, folks. Listen, most of my jerseys were gifts, so yeah, I can't really afford mini jerseys myself. I feel that. Oh, it'll be deafening, Maxie. It'll be deafening. Oh, look at Gene. Gene's buying some 50-50 tickets. Look at Gene. Look at him getting his 50-50s. All right, so the Oilers, the second period is on here. I did not notice that. I did not notice CC was on. Dallas, they'll start. Here's a one-timer, and Rantanen with the one-timer hits the goalpost. What a look for Rantanen. Here's Heiskanen, back to Rantanen, right circle, across the ice, deflected in front. Bouchard will chase after it. Edmonton can't grab possession. Puck comes to Rantanen, right circle. Mikko Rantanen spins away from a check, gives it to Heiskanen. He'll play that into the middle for Robertson. Robertson off of his stick. Duchesne to Rantanen. Into Heiskanen. Rantanen, one-timer off the outside of the net. Doesn't make it. Here's Wallman. Bouchard can't get a shot off. Connor Brown tries to poke it forward. And here's Janmark. He'll chase after it, but won't grab it. And Heiskanen fell. Refs didn't call a trip there. He's Rantanen with a shot. And what a save by Stu. Great job by Stu on Mikko Rantanen. Just holding down the fort there. Nice glove save by Stu. He is dialed in right now. So Rantanen had a wide open net, and he hit the goalpost on a one-timer. And then another one-time attempt by Rantanen was blocked by Wallman. And then Rantanen again. Just mano y mano on Stuart Skinner, and Rantanen stopped with the glove. Here's Tyler Seguin down low behind the Oilers' net. Jamie Benn plays it to the blue line. Here's Heiskanen, second unit out for the Stars. Here's a shot, and that goes wide of the net. Oh, and the puck gets by Granlund, and Nugent Hopkins will send that deep. 40 seconds left on the power play for the Dallas Stars. Here's Heiskanen. He'll drop it back. Here comes Granlund. Granlund across to Seguin. Walks into the middle. Here's a shot coming from Ben, and that's stopped by Stuart Skinner. And here's Zach Hyman. Battles for it. Loses it. Wallman now trying to play it forward. Bouchard off of his feet, and the puck eventually comes out despite a diving effort by Jamie Benn. Here's Tyler Seguin. That's going to be cut off by Zach Hyman. Hyman's going to send it all the way down the ice, and the Oilers kill the last 4 seconds of the power play, and we're back to 5-on-5. Great kill for the Oilers, and the crowd is loving it. Here comes Thomas Harley now. Towards the goal, goes wide. Stuart Skinner off of his stick. Reverses to Draisaitl. Draisaitl gives it to Kapanen. Kapanen. He'll dump it into the far corner for Podkolzin. Podkolzin behind the Stars' net. Centers it out in front, out of the reach of Draisaitl. He'll step in on Harley. Draisaitl against Harley. Kapanen trying to come up with it. Podkolzin also trying to grab it. Podkolzin keeps it alive, but Kulak or Nurse had stepped back to protect his point. Here's Draisaitl now. Walks in towards the goal off of a skate of Robertson. Robertson, he's going to find Duchesne. Here's Rantanen. He'll play it to Johnston. Johnston down low. Dallas behind the Oilers' net. Here's Robertson. Back to the point. Heiskanen towards the net. That deflects wide of the goal. Dallas with more More pressure here. Rantanen cycles. Here's Heiskanen for the Stars towards the goal. That's stopped in front. And tied up is Lindell by Draisaitl. Lindell centers it out in front. Rebound, and Skinner had to make 2 saves. Great job by Stuart Skinner on steal in the slot. Wow. And Dallas, they're going to try and get the puck in deep quickly once again. Here comes Blackwell. Tries to center it. Connor Brown will try and poke it forward. Kept in by Lindell. Lindell down low. Wallman can't grab it against Blackwell. Blackwell towards the net, and Stuart Skinner with another save. Jeez, man. The Oilers are really struggling with puck management. The Dallas Stars are pushing and pushing and pushing right now. Nice job by the Stars. Sam Steele had 2 looks in at the top of the blue paint, and Stuart Skinner does a good job closing that 5-hole. Stu's looking pretty solid right now. He looks dialed. He's calm. He's not flopping, which is good to see. Shots are 13-11 for the Dallas Stars, 16-27 to play in the second period. But the Oilers got to get going here. They got to get going. They're playing with fire. Dallas, they are pushing right now. Here's Duchesne. He's going to take the faceoff against Connor McDavid. The Oilers looking for a bit of a response here, build off of that penalty kill. McDavid against Duchesne. Duchesne wins it cleanly to the point. Here's Bichel towards the goal. Doesn't get through McDavid, and the Oilers have a 3-on-2, 3-on-1. Oh, here's McDavid with speed. Walks into Nugent Hopkins. All off the outside of the post, and Nuge goes really hard into the boards. Oh, my goodness. Jeez, Nuge is up, but that was scary. Here's Marchment with a shot. Doesn't make it. Here's Marchment again. A rebound, and Stuart Skinner makes the save. Oh, boy. What is happening here? Crazy chances on both ends. Nuge looks no worse for wear. The Oilers had a rush chance. Bichel's stick exploded. McDavid got by Bichel, played it to Nuge, and then Ottinger makes the save. And Bichel rubs Nugent Hopkins hard into the boards. Wow. Yeah, Bichel, he pushed Nuge at the last second. Not a really dirty play there, in my opinion. I think Nuge is okay. He's talking with his trainer on the bench, but Nuge looks okay. Nuge, it looked like he said it hurt. Or it hurts, but I think he'll be okay. Here's a shot on Skinner again with another save. And Dallas is just peppering Stu now. Probably, Mr. NHL. Probably. I don't know, actually. I don't know how many Americans on the Oilers. Yeah, it was a good look for Nuge, and oh, man, that's such a hard hit into the boards. I'm glad Nuge is okay there. Jeez Louise. Dallas wins the draw, but the linesman is kicking someone out. Someone jumped off the draw. So Dallas, they have come out. They already have 8 shots this period. And we're only 4 minutes in. So Edmonton has to stop the bleeding a little bit. McDavid off the faceoff. He loses it. Dallas in front. Oh, nice little baseball swat at it. Skinner with another save. Here's Kulak up the right boards. Hyman's not there, but it goes off of his stick. And here comes Hyman. Potential break here against Ceci. And oh, now Ceci did a good job with his stick to take that away. Ceci with a diving play. And, well, McDavid played it back to the point, but nobody was there. And here's Granlund now. Granlund behind the Oilers' goal. Bouchard tries to play forward, stolen by Robertson, but McDavid takes that. Here comes McDavid, 4-on-2 for the Oilers. McDavid across to Evander Kane, shoots, and that goes off of Harley's stick and out of play. So this game is wild, man. This game is wild. The Oilers just got to calm down, though. A rare CC masterclass. That was a great defensive play by CC. The puck was kind of bobbling on Kane. I think Kane wanted to shoot a little quicker, but looks like the Oilers are probably going to have their Draisaitl line out. Yes, they do. Here's Draisaitl with Podkolzin and Kapanen. against Johnston. Draisaitl loses another draw. Corey Perry is actually with Frederick and Draisaitl. Here's Frederick, steals it at center. Here's Corey Perry now. Walks in towards Ottinger, off of his shoulder, and that goes high and out of play. 5 USA players. Okay. Thank you, talkative introvert. Appreciate that. Another offensive zone faceoff for Edmonton. Looks like there's been a bit of a line change here. Like, Draisaitl's with Perry and Frederick now, so curious to see if this is regular or what's going on here. So here's Draisaitl against Ben. Draisaitl comes up with it. On his backhand, protects. Oh, and Trent Frederick was kind of hitting the head. No call. Here's Stetcher to Draisaitl. Draisaitl protects, leaves it for Nurse. Nurse towards the goal. That goes high and wide. Trent Frederick cycles it to Troy Stetcher at the point. Stetcher across to Darnell Nurse. Walks in, shoots towards the goal. That goes wide. Leon Draisaitl can't come up with the puck. And here come the Stars. Dadonov finds Jamie Benn. Jamie Benn cut off by Stetcher, and Leon Draisaitl now skates it forward into the Stars zone. Edmonton will get a change. 14:30 to play here in the period. Here's Lindell. Sent up the ice. Blackwell puts it behind the Oilers' goal. Stuart Skinner out of his net. And he played it to Wallman, who wasn't ready for it. Puck towards the goal. Goes wide. Janmark now loses it. And there's a hard hit on Petrovic by Podkolzin. Podkolzin's knocked down by Petrovic. The Stars just bullying Edmonton this period. Here's a shot towards the goal. That goes wide by Beck. Here's Kapanen. He finds Wallman. But Dallas keeps the puck alive. Dallas doing a great job getting pressure and chances. Blackwell steps in front and can't get a shot away. Janmark spins away from trouble, and he'll skate it forward now. Here comes Matthias Janmark on his forehand. Stick handling. Janmark towards the goal. That goes high and wide, and he's hit hard into the boards. Puck will come back into the Oilers zone as John Klingberg chases back. Klingberg up the right side. Oh, just out of the reach of McDavid, who would have had a bit of a break there. Ottinger plays it to the right boards. Up the ice by Petrovic. Here's Marchment, gets by Bouchard. Bouchard checks him off the puck. Bouchard, though, loses it to Duchesne. Duchesne looking for a play to the blue line towards the Oilers' goal. Goes wide. Heiskanen can't come up with it. And here come the Oilers. Here's Nugent Hopkins with speed. Nugent Hopkins walks in the Stars zone. Gives it to Hyman. Hyman trying to keep the puck alive. Puck in his feet. And McDavid will chase after it against Heiskanen. Heiskanen stops up. Up the ice. Cut off by the Oilers. Here's Bouchard. What a read. Bouchard. Oh, and he gets a shot off, and Heiskanen gets a stick on it. Nice little move by Bouchard. Little slippery move. Got himself into the high slot. But Miro Heiskanen with a great defensive play, preventing the shot from actually making it to the goal for the Oilers. Man, oh man, Bouchard had such a good look there. Ah! What a stick by Heiskanen. All right, how are we feeling, Oilers fans? How are we feeling? I find Dallas is just, they're controlling the play right now. They're out shooting Edmonton 9-2 here in the second period. It has been mostly all Stars this period. As long as Stu stays calm in his crease, which is what he kind of looks like right now, he does look calm. Dallas is getting all sorts of chances, though. Like, they already have 1.3 expected goals just this period. So, just taking a quick look at the money puck. The Oilers need to they need to turn this around. They have home ice. Oilers should be getting their looks at 5-on-5, right? We're used to seeing Edmonton dominate 5-on-5 play, but ever since Dallas got down 2-0, they have been pushing the play. What does that even mean, Mr. NHL? What does that mean? I'm scared. My dad bought a premium Kane navy blue jersey, and I'm trying to see if it fits on me. Love that. Hopefully it does. Got him for the second here. Only 5:30 a.m. Hey, let's go, Jays World. Love that. Welcome back. I agree, Bake. I agree. Oh, I see. Hi, Kitty. You want to come up? Hi, bud. You want to say hi to everybody? Hey. This is Kitty Kitty. Hi, bud. What you doing? Hi. He looks annoyed. He looks mad at me. All right, here you go, bud. I'll set you down. All right, puck into the neutral zone. Rantanen lost a stick, so Granlund's just going to play that puck deep into the Oilers zone. Edmonton up the boards. That's sent down the ice. That's going to be icing on Edmonton. The cat's name is literally just Kitty Kitty. That's his name. Kitty Kitty. I agree, Kyle. All right, the Oilers got to get going 5-on-5. 12:33 to play in the second. Almost halfway through the game. Edmonton's got to get going here. Off the face-off. Stetcher trying to play it up. Adam Henrique can't get it past the blue line. Here come the Stars. Harley. He puts it towards the Oilers' goal. It goes wide. Adam Henrique on one hand on his stick. Can't get it forward. He'll get it up to Brown now. Brown, he's checked off the puck, and Dallas keeps the play alive. This third line for Edmonton is just getting absolutely hemmed in every time they're on the ice. And here's a high flip to the neutral zone by Henrique. Nurse tried to step up, but the Stars steal it again. The Oilers can't even get possession right now. Dallas is all over the Oilers. Nurse up the wall. Here's Evander Kane. He'll find Connor Brown. He'll dump it in deep and chase it against Heiskanen. Brown with a big hit on Heiskanen. And here's Rantanen into the middle to Johnston. Wyatt Johnston on his backhand. Tries to get a forehand shot. That's stopped by Stuart Skinner. And puck was put in the net by Harley after the whistle. And the Oilers didn't like that. Kane going after Harley. And Harley is just pretending like he didn't do anything wrong. The great Mochi. So yeah, Johnson put a puck on net, and Skinner made the initial save. He tried to cover it, and then Ben kicked it loose. So yeah, they blew the whistle, but that puck was still technically loose. 11:40 to play. The Oilers need to find a way to start generating some chances because Dallas smells blood in the water right now. So Draisaitl's going to come out with Kapanen and Podkolzin. Defensive zone face-off. Need a win here. Oilers have been struggling in the dot. The linesman is kicking Draisaitl out, or what's going on? Draisaitl getting kicked out of the... Look at Draisaitl. He's like, what's going on? Why are you kicking me out again? What? All right. Podkolzin steps in, and he'll win it. There we go. Nice job by Klingberg. He'll get it to Draisaitl. Draisaitl sends it deep. Ottinger out of his net. Puck bouncing around. Podkolzin steals it around the boards. Step up by Klingberg. Can't keep it in. Puck down the ice. It's not icing as Wallman can't come up with it. Good job by Johnston using his speed. Johnston steps in front. Shot. Stopped by Skinner. Rebound is loose. It's still in the crease area. Scramble. And here comes Leon Draisaitl. Draisaitl. Oh, and Draisaitl with a horrible giveaway to Jamie Benn. Here's Lindell with a shot. Stopped by Stuart Skinner. Wow. Stuart Skinner with a huge save on Lindell. And the Oilers are just... they're looking horrible right now. Edmonton has no juice in their legs. And the Dallas Stars are just working them every shift. Here's Duchesne now. Continuing the cycle. Down to the point to Heiskanen. He'll find Cody Ceci with a shot. It's loose in front, and Podkolzin, he'll get it to McDavid. McDavid has a 2-on-1 with Kapanen. Here comes McDavid, walks in, Kapanen. Oh, and the puck goes under Kapanen's stick. Kapanen keeps the puck alive. Here's Nugent Hopkins now. Tries to put it down low. Heiskanen, though, plays it forward. Here come the Stars. Here's Duchesne. He's being all checked by Hyman. Puck comes to Heiskanen again. Dallas in the neutral zone, trying to get it forward. And here's Bouchard now. He'll find McDavid. McDavid, hard rim. Zach Hyman chases after it. He'll leave it for Nugent Hopkins. He'll play back to Kulak, across to Evan Bouchard. Into the middle for McDavid. He shoots. That's blocked in front by Thomas Harley. Harley off the glass, and the Oilers will pick it up in the neutral zone. Dallas trying to get a bit of a change here. Bouchard steps back to the left side. Nugent Hopkins with a high flip. Hyman chases after it against Harley. He throws a hit. Nugent Hopkins into the middle. Janmark can't come up with it, and here come the Stars. Here comes Steele. He'll find Beck. Beck behind the Oilers' goal, and Janmark will grab it for Edmonton. He'll play it off the glass. Into the middle, and here comes Nugent Hopkins with some speed. He'll play it into the middle. Here's Perry now. Oh, and Perry's tripped up, and that's a penalty on the Dallas Stars. Corey Perry had a scoring chance taken away, and now Edmonton, who has had basically nothing going in this game at 5-on-5, they have an opportunity to make special teams count here. This is an opportunity where their power play, I talk about killer instinct. This is where you can have killer instinct. This is where you can really take advantage of maybe you're not deserving this game at 5-on-5, but maybe you've killed a penalty already. Let's see if the power play can get going here too. McDavid also had a 2-on-1 with Kapanen. I thought he was going to shoot. He found Kapanen, but the puck just went under Kapanen's stick. And then Corey Perry tried to toe drag, and yeah, that's a trip on Bischel. Got the stick into Corey Perry's feet. So we'll see if Edmonton can find a way to get on the board here on the power play after this commercial break, obviously. Let's get it. Let's get it, folks. Huge opportunity. Huge opportunity to, plant that seed of doubt here. I mean, the only line that's going for Edmonton is their top line. Like, that's the only line that's been going for the team. Well, I agree. I just mean like scoring chances, Epiphany. Like Dallas is controlling the play at 5-on-5. I know the Oilers have 2 5-on-5 goals, but yeah, I would say so, Jerry. Nuge is absolutely the series MVP so far. Yes, get the PP up. Let's get that PP up. Pause. Hey, sounds good, Stefan. We'll see you soon. I didn't see I didn't hear what the fans were chanting. Slain. What items would I choose if I bought a supermarket? Oh, boy. Well, what, is it groceries only, or can it be, any retail items? Hey, welcome from Germany. Welcome back, Christian. All right, the Oilers have a power play here. You can really put the pressure on. Dallas wins the faceoff, and they'll send it down the ice. That'll kill the first 20 seconds. Here's Bouchard. He spins away from a check. Gives the puck to McDavid. He skates up with speed. Connor McDavid walks in, stops up, plays it into the middle. Draisaitl can't come up with it. Here's Nugent Hopkins. Recovers it. McDavid's checked off the puck. Draisaitl can't grab it. It's sent to the point. Bouchard into the middle, and Dallas steals it. And Steele, Blackwell. Man, Blackwell dove and got a shot on Skinner there. What the heck was that? The Oilers just not able to get set up right now. Here's McDavid. He stops up. He's double-teamed. Nugent Hopkins now along the boards. Hyman comes in to help. And here's Draisaitl. The Oilers can finally, hopefully, get set up. Draisaitl, right circle. Plays it down low to McDavid. McDavid to Bouchard. 1 minute to go on the power play. Here's McDavid to Draisaitl. Back to McDavid. McDavid to Draisaitl. Everything's to the outside right now. Dallas playing 3-man high. Nugent Hopkins off his skate. He comes back with it. Here's Draisaitl, right circle to Bouchard. Fakes the shot towards the net. In front, Nugent Hopkins can't come up with it. And here come the Stars once again. Here's Wyatt Johnston. Johnston behind the Oilers' goal. Stu Skinner is going to leave it for Bouchard. That's an aggressive penalty kill by Dallas. Here's McDavid. Walks in. Plays it back to Draisaitl. Draisaitl spins off a check, and that's a penalty on Dallas. Another one. Sam Steele tripped Bouchard. The Oilers have 18 seconds of 5-on-3. If I'm Knobloch, call the timeout. The power play's out of sorts, and the top unit's been out for a while. Edmonton has to call timeout here. Call the timeout. Get the top guns a rest. So Draisaitl, he tried to spin, and Steele got his stick in the legs of Draisaitl. Chris Knobloch, call the timeout, Chris. Is he going to do it? I haven't seen if they're going to do it or not. 2-man advantage for 18 seconds. Call the timeout. They're not calling the timeout? Okay. Knobloch not calling the timeout, even though the top unit's been out for almost 2 full minutes. Evander Kane now out there for Edmonton. So there's been at least one change to this top unit. Let's see what they can do. They need a face-off win here, though. If you can get a quick one. All right, so you have Draisaitl, Kane, McDavid, Bouchard, Hyman. Here's the puck around the boards. It's going to be not kept in by Bouchard, and it's going to be sent down the ice. I would have called the timeout, man. All right, here's McDavid. 5-on-3 is going to come to an end in 5 seconds. McDavid up the middle, and, well, that's icing. What are they doing, man? Like, why wouldn't they call the timeout? This power play is all out of sorts, and then McDavid ices it. Jesus. Yeah, Stetcher's asking Nuge if he's okay on the bench. Maybe Nuge is hurting a little after falling hard into the boards. The shots are 1-0 on this power play, by the way, for the Dallas Stars. The Oilers have nothing on net. So to face off in the Oilers zone because of the icing. And Edmonton comes up with it. Here's McDavid with tons of speed. McDavid 3-on-2. Here's Evander Kane with a shot, and that's stopped by Jake Ottinger. Good shot by Kane off the rush. Good save by Ottinger. So they have 1:36 on the second power play now. And yeah, no killer instinct is right. That is an understatement. Good shot by Kane, though. Let's see if they can build off that. Top unit comes off the ice. I would have taken the timeout, man. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm old school. Maybe if you keep your timeout, you get a bonus. I don't know. Edmonton loses another faceoff. Puck comes to Lindell, and he'll send it all the way down the ice. The Oilers had a chance to break this game open, and so far, nothing going on the PP. Here's Klingberg for Edmonton. He'll drop it for Evander Kane. He'll play it across. Kane comes up with it. Kane along the half wall, checked. And Johnston, he'll just flip it down the ice once again. And the Oilers, this power play just can't even get set up. It's a great, great kill for Dallas, but a terrible power play for Edmonton. Here's a shot towards the goal. That goes off his stick and out of play. My God, this is abysmal. Abysmal power play. Come on, boys. That's also the second time the Oilers have had a 5-on-3 in this series, by the way, where they couldn't even win a face-off. So, Oilers get the top unit back out. Draisaitl, win a draw, please. Nugent Hopkins is being told to... Wait, Draisaitl's waved again? What is happening here? The linesman wants to be the show. Off the draw. Hyman can't come up with it. It's loose. Goes into the far corner. Harley can't get it by Draisaitl. Draisaitl spins away from Beck. Draisaitl. He'll play it to McDavid. Back to Bouchard at the point. Oilers finally maybe getting set up here. Here's McDavid. Walks into Draisaitl. Draisaitl. Bouchard with a shot, and that's blocked in front. Edmonton keeps the puck alive. It was Hyman, but nobody was supporting on the far side for the Oilers, and Dallas will just send it all the way down the ice. Here's Stuart Skinner. He leaves it for Bouchard. 24 seconds left on the power play. Bouchard's going to drop it. McDavid will walk up the middle. Here comes McDavid. He tried to play it across to Nugent Hopkins, who wasn't ready for the entry, and puck got by him, but it's sent down the ice once again. Just an awful power play for Edmonton. Unacceptable that Knobloch did not call his timeout to set something up and keep the boys fresh. Here comes Bouchard now. He'll play it around the boards, hits the ref. And Connor Brown can't grab possession. Dallas with 2 consecutive kills. And here comes Seguin. Seguin can't get by the check of Kulak. Here's Brown now. He'll play it forward. Janmark will also chase after it. Here come the Stars. Tyler Seguin. He'll dump it behind the Oilers' goal. Kulak hit hard by Steele. Seguin trying to center it. Puck around the glass. Evander Kane pokes it forward against Steele. Steele against Kane. Holds on, protects, plays it into the neutral zone. Seguin will find Duchesne. Off of his skate, he plays it down low. Kulak, he's going to reverse for Matthias Janmark. Janmark, Brown. Oh, and Brown takes a huge hit. He didn't even touch the puck. Petrovic destroyed Connor Brown, who didn't even touch that puck. And, I mean, geez, could have called interference there. I don't know. Dallas keeps the play alive. It's behind the Oilers' goal. Here's Duchesne trying to center it. Janmark can't come up with it. Here's Rantanen to the point. Shot by Bischel. Save. Rebound in front. Robertson puts it over the net. The Oilers have tired bodies. In front, Bischel scores. And it's 2-1 Stars, and you could feel that coming. You could feel that coming. The Oilers have been abysmal at 5-on-5. They had 2 consecutive 5-on-4 power plays. They had a 20-second 5-on-3 that they didn't call the timeout for to rest the top guns, and now it's a 1-goal game. Edmonton playing with fire. Oh, Petrovic hit Brown in the head. That was a shoulder to the head on Brown. No call. And Skinner's beat with a shot into his 5-hole from Bischel. He just couldn't get down in time to close it, and the Stars have been absolutely all over Edmonton. So the shots are 25-15. Dallas is completely taking over momentum. The Oilers can't even make a simple outlet pass. Petrovic may have gotten away with a headshot on Brown, and it's a 1-goal game. Edmonton's got to get going. And Chris Knobloch, if he doesn't make adjustments for the third period, this game could get out of hand on him. Here come the Stars. They dump it in deep. Wyatt Johnston against Frederick. He'll pick up the loose puck to the point. Here's a shot from distance to flex wide. Wallman can't pick it up. And the Oilers will grab it. Here's Frederick for Edmonton. Frederick with a high flip picked up by the Stars. Frederick into the middle. Kapanen can't grab it. And Dallas once again with possession. Jamie Benn on to Stuart Skinner. Leaves it for Wallman. And Wallman with a hand grenade. And here's Seguin walks in front. Rebound. And did that puck stay out? Oh, my God. Did that go in? What a save by Stu. I don't know if that went in. And here's McDavid. He steals it, tries to walk in front. Hyman can't grab it. Here come the Stars. Marchment to Seguin. Seguin across the ice. Here's Duchesne. Spins away from trouble. Duchesne with a shot, and that goes off the stick and not out. Puck sent to the blue line. Here's Lindell, and now that puck goes out of play. Jesus Christ. This is crazy, man. Johnson stepped in front of Wallman, and oh, wow, what a save by Stu. This is called a matinee game, folks. The Oilers stink in matinee games. I'm still mad. I can't believe Knobloch didn't call the timeout. I'm still mad about that. I agree. Stuart Skinner is the reason why Edmonton has a lead right now. There's no reason for Knobloch not to have used his timeout before that 5-on-3. Not only to, give his top unit rest, but also draw a play up. It was pretty obvious that they had nothing going. Why not, Jack? You have an opportunity to really, put the game away. Why wouldn't you call the timeout there? The top unit had been out for a minute and 30 seconds, minute and 40 seconds, so they're tired. And then you get a 5-on-3. You need to give your top guns rest, and then you can draw up a play. I don't agree with that. I respectfully disagree with that, is what I should say. All right, time for the Oilers to wake up. Yes, Dallas is pressing, but the Oilers can, they can flip the narrative on a whim here. The Oilers can attack quickly. Here's Kane up the middle of the ice. Kane's out there with Draisaitl and Janmark. That's an interesting line. Janmark trying to grab it. Played ahead by Draisaitl. Here's Janmark with it. Janmark to Draisaitl. Down low to Evander Kane behind the Stars net. Evander Kane. He ties the puck up, tries to find Janmark. He's hit by Harley. Draisaitl also comes in to try and get the puck, and that's sent on to Stuart Skinner, not icing. Nice play by Harley to break up the pressure. Puck sent up to Janmark again. Janmark chases after it against Harley. Harley around to Heiskanen. Kane rubs him into the boards. Puck to the neutral zone. Dallas with possession. Jamie Benn stops up. Dumps it in deep. John Klingberg makes a play. And he'll skate up with it. Here comes John Klingberg now. Through center. Walks in. Klingberg shoots. And good save by Jake Ottinger. Good shift there for Klingberg. Yeah, you do. You can always come up with something. And at minimum, it gives your top unit a rest, which I think they needed. But we'll agree to disagree. That's fine. Here's McDavid off the faceoff dot against Jamie Benn. He's out there with Hyman and Perry, it looks like. So Nugent Hopkins is not on this top line right now. Here's McDavid. Spins away from a check. McDavid behind the Stars goal. He comes out, right circle. Down low to Hyman. Hyman also spins away from a check. Perry keeps the cycle alive. Perry around the boards. Puck onto Lindell's stick. Lindell sends it up the ice and into the Oilers' zone. Here's Jake Wallman now. He's going to be pressured by Dadonov. Here comes Wallman. He skates up with speed. Wallman shoots off of a shin pad, doesn't make it, and now the Oilers, they're going to be caught up the ice here. Here come the Stars. Here's Harley. Duchesne with a shot. Oh, what a save by Stuart Skinner. Oh, my God. Stuart Skinner with a massive glove save there. Holy smokes. What a save by Stu. Duchesne walked in. He toe drags, and Stuart Skinner with a massive glove save. Absolutely huge. And he had some Patrick Roy finesse on that one, as Dallas is now out shooting Edmonton 28-16. Adam Henrique out there with Nugent Hopkins and Henrique, Nugent Hopkins, and Frederick. So Connor Brown might have been hurt off that hit by Petrovic. Here's Dallas continuing to buzz. Here's Duchesne, checked by Henrique. Centers it out in front, comes to Nugent Hopkins, and he'll just clear pressure off the boards, and Trent Frederick will pick it up. Frederick, one hand on his stick, sends it deep. Oh, and Ottinger lost it. Oh, and he's trying to center it. Rebound. Where is it? Oh, Nugent Hopkins almost put that into the open net. Puck comes to Troy Stetcher now. Stetcher to Darnell Nurse towards the goal. That hits a skate. And Nurse, he checks. Well, and Darnell Nurse is, there's an offside there, and Marchment throws a late hit on Nurse. Marchment going after Nurse now. That's a late whistle there. Oh, yeah, Ottinger almost played that outside the trapezoid, and then Nugent Hopkins almost had, he had a bit of an open net there to put it in. Nice job by Nuge, and he hit the outside of the post, and nice job by Ottinger with his blocker. Prevented that from going in. Holy. Scary. And Nugent's going to go to the dressing room a little early. So Nugent Hopkins has gone down the tunnel a couple times, so we'll keep an eye on Nuge. He's clearly dealing with a bit of something right now. Connor Brown as well. Connor Brown went to the room as well. He took a high hit from Petrovic. It was a shoulder check to the head of Brown that wasn't called, by the way. Puck sent down the ice, tipped, not icing. Zach Hyman will win the race. Here's Hyman behind the Stars net. He'll play it to McDavid. Comes along the half wall. Granlund with a high flip to the neutral zone, picked up by Bouchard. Bouchard to McDavid with space. McDavid walks in. McDavid behind the net, wrap around. Oh, and good save by Ottinger. Puck comes to Bouchard. Keeps the puck alive to McDavid. Walks in, shoots, scores! Connor McDavid restores the 2-goal lead. 3-1 Edmonton with 18 seconds to play in the second period. He beats Ottinger glove side. 2 goals for Connor. Wow. Jeez Louise. That's a great goal to get at the end of the period. McDavid with the wraparound attempt. Rantanen's checked off the puck. Can't come up with it. Bouchard plays it forward. It comes back to McDavid, and he walks in, and he just beats Ottinger over the blocker. 3-1 Edmonton. Oh, through the legs of Lindell. Through the legs of Lindell. Let's go. 3-1 Edmonton. They've given themselves their 2-goal lead back here before the third. Jeez, the big guns with the big goals. Puck up the ice. Here's Bouchard now with a shot on Ottinger. Oh, and Evander Kane. He got a rebound, almost put another one in. Here come the Stars now. Can't get it out of their zone. Oilers keep it in momentarily. Here's Blackwell towards Skinner, and he'll make a late period save. Holy. Oh, what are we talking about, Blocks? What are we talking about? What happened? So Dallas was pushing. I really do feel like Dallas is deserved much better in this game. But Nugent Hopkins and Connor Brown, we have to keep an eye on both of those players. They've both left. Periodically. Brown took a high hit by Petrovic. I think it was a headshot. You're my number one fan. Oh, that's amazing. Well, you're my number one fan that tunes in. Thank you. You're all my number ones. Oh, I hope so. I hope so, Ceslin. I hope so. Hey, I appreciate that, Yeth. I love all of your guys' energy, too. We have a ton of people watching right now. We are over 350 concurrent viewers, so thank you. If you're enjoying the content, as always, smash the like button. Smash that like button. The money puck is going to be heavily in favor of Dallas. We're going to take a look at some of the advanced stats here, and then we'll take a look at the NHL Edge Visualizer, the goals that were scored in that period. And the Oilers have a 2-goal lead heading to the third. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. How do I say your first name? Elwin? Or can I just call you Blocks? It's a lot easier for me. Stu, yeah, Dark Stew. Dark Stew is him. My score prediction was 5-3 today. I think it was 5-3. 4-2 was my last prediction. Darth Stew. Can the Oilers steal one for a change? I certainly hope so. Now, Money Puck, let's see what they say for that. Look at the deserved of winometer. Oh, my goodness gracious. Now, the first period was dead even. Dallas had so many looks in that second period, and Stuart Skinner he's turned it up a notch when they needed him most. Holy, Bischel scored through the 5-hole on Stu, but McDavid got that goal back for Edmonton. Look at the expected goals in all situations. I mean, that's that's quite the difference. If we go 5-on-5, basically the same thing. The Oilers had a 5-on-3 and couldn't. The Oilers had 2 power plays and did nothing. Bouchard has looked basically like the Oilers' best player, yeah. Other than McDavid, of course. If we look at there's 0 Oilers above 50% right now. There are no Oilers above 50% expected goals. Not a single player. Not one. Wow. Brown took a headshot by Petrovic. Shoulder hit Brown in the head. So Ottinger's having a tough game. -2 goals saved above expected. We'll take a look at the time on ice here for the Oilers. Fredericks played the least amount, but Brown, I don't know if he's going to come back. That was a hard hit to his head. Nugent Hopkins also crashed heavily into the boards in that period as well. He was on a 2-on-1 with McDavid, and I think it was Bischel that took him in hard. More of an accident on Bischel's part, in my opinion. So Stu is at plus 1.76 goals saved above expected right now. I think McDavid's due, right? I talked about it in the pregame. Like, the amount of chances that he was getting in the playoffs, he led the playoffs and leads the playoffs in slot shots, inner slot shots, and high danger shots. But he only had 3 goals coming into tonight's game. So I'm happy that he has a couple goals. He obviously deserves it. Now, we will take a look at the Edge visualizer for Bischel's goal. Now, this was after Brown was hit very, very hard. So he went to the bench. The Oilers just couldn't clear the puck. It came around, and Bischel, just a shot from distance. And then Brown, he goes right to the bench, and then I'm pretty sure the concussion spotter pulled him. But Dallas had so much momentum, man. Like, they were just hamming the Oilers in, shot after shot, chance after chance. And then Bischel, he makes it a 2-1 game at the time. But Connor McDavid, clutch as always. His top line for Edmonton goes out at the end of the period. McDavid to Bouchard, back to McDavid, and he walks in, releases it, and beats Ottinger over the blocker. Well, it wasn't an elbow, it was a shoulder. And it's just to me, it's a size difference. I know the onus is on the hitter to not hit someone in the head. I'll have to take a better replay look at it. Here, I'll try and find it on Twitter, actually. We'll try and find the hit, and then we can kind of analyze it. You think the Oilers will do something? I'm not even looking ahead to free agency right now. Oh, you know what? It might not have been. Hold on. It might not have been to the head. Here. We will. So here's the play on Brown. Now here's the point of contact. Petrovic does elevate into the hit, but it looks like it's to the chest, and then the shoulder also hits him in the head. Just a huge. Connor Brown just gets ragdolled, and jeez, oh man, my God, Petrovic is just a monster, right? He's massive. Point of contact, his feet. He has 1 foot on the ice, point of contact. He leans into it. Here's the point of contact. Chest and head kind of get hit at the same time. He still has 1 foot on the ice. His elbow's into the chest area. It's his shoulder that makes contact with the head. So I hope Brownie is going to be okay here. That is but if you look at, so there's another angle of this hit. This one makes it look like he gets hit right in the head. Like that, you can see, look at the helmet. Look at the way it bends. There was some major head contact there, but I think the initial point of contact was Brown's chest. But his feet are on the ice. It's just a big body against a smaller body. It's just a big body against a smaller body. I know we're always looking for something to get, some narrative. That was not a dirty hit, in my opinion, by Petrovic. but I do hope that Connor Brown is okay. As an Oilers fan, I'm going to say it. I don't think that was a dirty hit. That's a tough hit. Hopefully Brownie's okay. I don't think that's a penalty, but like his feet left the ice after contact, because when you that type of force into a player. My favorite movie franchise. Ooh. Favorite movie franchise. I'll have to get back to you on that. Maybe the How to Train Your Dragon series, like that franchise. That might be my favorite movie franchise. Just like every film's quality is just 10 out of 10 for me. Oh, yeah, face-off. I didn't even look at the face-off stats. Oh, my goodness gracious. And the shots, too. Hold on. Let's take a look at the face-offs and the shots, and I'll take a 5-minute break. Shots that period, 21-7 for Dallas. 21-7 for Dallas. Remember when the Oilers held Dallas to 24 shots in an entire game? Yeah, they gave up 21 shots in one period. They're on home ice. So, Jaws 5, now it's personal. Yeah, I hope I hope Nugent Hopkins is okay. I hope Connor Brown's okay. That was a bad period for Edmonton, but somehow the score was 1-1 that period. So I don't know, man. Hits 31-20 in favor of the Oilers. Block shots, pretty even. Giveaways. They only had 3 giveaways that period, apparently. The new Mission Impossible is good. I'm excited to see it. I'm also not excited for the live action film. I don't know. I like the animated films a lot. I think a lot of these live action remakes are like I think they're unjustified is what they are. But yeah, the Oilers look a step behind right now. The Oilers have to pay attention to detail in the third period, right? Like the attention to detail has to be there, or Dallas is just going to run all over them. Edmonton is surviving right now. McDavid, he gave them that 2-goal lead at the end of the period, which is great. But the Oilers are playing with a little bit of fire right now. Hyman's taking it easy today with only 3 hits. I think they're trying to focus on just getting the puck out of their zone right now. Dallas has just had the puck in their zone the whole game. Yeah, exactly, Epiphany. Oh, Back to the Future is a good movie series too, yeah. All right, folks, I am going to leave you with Chair for the next 5 minutes. I'm going to take a 5-minute break, cool off a little bit. It is incredibly warm in my office, my streaming room, so enjoy Chair, and make sure you treat Chair with kindness. Hit the like button, by the way. If you've not hit the like button yet on the stream, hit that like button. Let's go. 20 more minutes for the Oilers here. Let's see if they can lock things down, or if Dallas is going to have another big third period comeback. I hope not. The Oilers have a lot of work to do, though. They have to play much better this period. All right. 20 minutes to go, folks. 20 minutes to go. I hope Brown does. But that was a pretty hard hit. And we know Brown isn't 100% as it is. Hey, what's up, Ace? How you doing? Yes, very, very hard hit. And Nugent Hopkins as well. Obviously, he went into the boards hard too. Hopefully, Brown and Nuge are okay. I love Austin Hockey. Very nice. I love that. Love that name. Chair for admin. Yo, Chair would be banning everyone all the time. I don't know. What happened? The Oilers were up 2-0. Dallas took over. 21 shots in the second, made it 2-1, but then McDavid before the end of the second and 18 seconds left made it 3-1. 2 goals for McDavid, 1 goal for Bouchard in this game. And the goal for Dallas was from Bichel. All right. The Oilers, all right, there's Nugent Hopkins. He's on the bench. He's okay. He'll keep playing here. No worries for Nuge. Is no Connor Brown. So. Oh, they changed the Dallas goal to Robertson, who must have got a piece of that puck from Bichel. Here's a face-off here. McDavid is out there with Draisaitl. So the Oilers are loading their top line now. Puck sent in deep. Corey Perry chases after it. Oilers 2-goal lead. Stay out of the box. Manage the puck. Play your game, Edmonton. Here comes Heiskanen. He centers in front to Rantanen out of his reach. Puck comes to Corey Perry now. Perry will skate it up into the neutral zone, and he'll fire it hard off the glass. Draisaitl reverse hits, comes up with it. Draisaitl in the middle. McDavid shoots. Oh, and that goes over the net. Looking for the hat trick. Oh, and Corey Perry with the wraparound. Is that in? Where is it? No, it's not in. Oh, man. Corey Perry had a potential chance to just, like, Ottinger didn't have his right pad along the post. Jeez Louise. The Draisaitl centered it to McDavid over the net. Corey Perry grabs it, and oh, there was room for Perry to put that in on the right post. Good look for the top line, though, for Edmonton. Nugent Hopkins out there for Edmonton now. So the Oilers have loaded their top line for this third period. Sensing that things just haven't been working as well as they should be. Kane with Nugent Hopkins and Hyman. I like this. Kane, Nugent Hopkins, Hyman. I like this line. They're getting Kane and Brown away from each other, even though Brown obviously is hurt right now. So here's Jamie Benn. He'll play the puck in deep. Dadonov against Nurse. Nurse up the boards. Hyman to Nugent Hopkins to Stetcher. Stetcher finds Evander Kane. Kane gets it by Harley. Jake Ottinger out of his net. Finds Ceci. He's checked by Hyman. Hyman steals it, trying to center it in front. He puts it into the air. Nugent Hopkins can't get a stick on it, and then he goes down hard. And here comes Jamie Benn now. Jamie Benn can't catch up with it. And here come the Oilers. Nugent Hopkins with space. Walks in, shoots, and that goes high and wide. Nugent Hopkins was looking for the blocker side. And the puck sent up the ice again by the Oilers, and that's going to be icing on Edmonton. Yeah, I appreciate that, Septic. Thank you. One day I'll do a fan meetup. One day. I don't know when. I can't guarantee when that happens, but there's a lot of people, obviously. Oh, and Nugent Hopkins actually hit the top of the crossbar. Ceci got a piece of it, and then it hit the crossbar. Bing chilling. I haven't seen that meme in a long time. All right, who's Duchesne? He'll take the faceoff against Nugent Hopkins after the Oilers iced it. Nugent Hopkins wins it. Finds Klingberg to Evander Kane, and Kane with a super high flip. And Kapanen against Bichel. Bichel around. He'll find Petrovic. Here's Marchment checked by Janmark. Puck into the middle of the ice. Here's Duchesne. He'll play it across to Marchment. He's checked in the middle. And here's Wallman now for, and Wallman, he's hit hard. And Stuart Skinner is forced to hold on to that one. Wallman's had a tough game. I would say this is probably Wallman's roughest game of the playoffs so far. All right, so Connor Brown is out of the game. Oh, man, what a hit by Petrovic. Jesus. So Connor Brown is not available the rest of the third period. He is out with injury after the hit by Petrovic. And the Stars, of course, they are out. They are without Roope Hintz, who was slashed by Darnell Nurse in Game 2. Here's Bouchard. Can't come up with it. Rantanen centers towards the goal. Stopped by Stu. Nice save. Early save by Stuart Skinner. Puck to the blue line, and Harley loses it. Oilers, once again, have Draisaitl out with McDavid. Here's Harley for the Stars. He'll dump it in, not deep. McDavid picks it up. He'll play it around the boards. Draisaitl off of his stick, and it'll go behind the Stars' net. Corey Perry against Ottinger. Perry tried to come up with it, and the Stars looking to stretch the ice. In the middle, Rantanen finds Granlund. Behind the Oilers' goal, Brett Kulak stops up. McDavid up the boards to Draisaitl. Here comes Draisaitl now with speed. Skates it up, dumps it in deep. Trent Frederick chases after it against Lindell. Lindell against Frederick. Tries to center it. Oilers make a change. Here's Janmark now with Podkolzin. Puck into the neutral zone. Steele almost gets by Stetcher, but Stetcher played off the boards. It was kept in by Lindell. Wow, what a play. Here's Podkolzin. He'll leave it for Nurse to Stetcher. Stetcher to Janmark. Janmark with speed. Oilers down to 11 forwards. Janmark with a high flip, and, well, that goes out of play. That goes out of play. I think the result of the hint slash by Nurse was unfortunate and unlucky. I didn't think it was an inherently dirty play by Nurse. Here's a face-off in the neutral zone. Hyman with Nugent Hopkins and Evander Kane. Puck sent to Troy Stetcher. He'll send it up off of Nugent Hopkins' legs, and the Stars keep it in. Here's a shot, and where is it? It's loose. How did that stay out? Oh, my God. How did that puck stay out? I thought it was in for the Dallas Stars. Oilers can't come up with it. Here's Duchesne. Into the middle. Here's a shot. Skinner with another save. It's still loose in front, and Evander Kane will grab it. He'll get it by one defenseman, not both. And here's the Oilers. Here's Hyman with a breakaway. Walks in. Scores! How did that puck stay out for the Stars? But Hyman makes it 4-1. What is happening? I don't understand. The Oilers make it 4-1 after Dallas had what I thought was a sure goal. Oh my goodness gracious. Dallas must just be kicking themselves in the head right now with frustration. Skinner with a save. It goes off Nuge. Duchesne's hit into the net. Wow. Puck was in the crease off of Nugent Hopkins, off of his skate, in the blue paint. And then what a play by Nugent Hopkins. Finds Hyman with the outlet on a breakaway, and he beats Ottinger. Blocker side, 4-1 Edmonton. Jeez Louise. Zach Hyman coming up clutch. Here's a shot by Heiskanen, doesn't make it to the net, and here comes Kapanen now. Kasperi Kapanen, he'll send it into the far corner. Chase after by Frederick. Puck around the half wall. Here's Wyatt Johnston up the middle. Heiskanen walks in the Oilers zone. Checked by Klingberg. Kapanen out of the Oilers zone, along the boards. Can't get it forward. Heiskanen for the Stars. He'll send it in deep. Around. Klingberg won't come up with it. Dallas with possession. Here's Dadonov. Behind the Oilers goal against Henrique. In front. Shot! Oh, and that goes high and wide. Oh, my goodness. Dallas still getting looks. Here's another shot by the Stars, and that goes off as sticking out of play. The Oilers are opportunistic right now. I'm just gonna admit it. They're lucky to be ahead. Like, geez Louise. There was another great play in front, and Robertson, he had a glorious opportunity in a high danger area, and he put it just over the net. That's wild, man. Then here's another look at the Hyman goal. Walks in, and yeah, Ottinger gave him the whole left side of the net. Nice snipe by Hyman. Hyman is an underrated snapshot, man. He's got to use that more. Exactly. They don't ask you how. They don't ask you how. They ask how many. Granlund off the draw against McDavid. Comes out in front. Shot misses wide. Corey Perry can't come up with it. Here's a shot by Heiskanen or Rantanen. That goes just wide. Granlund down low. And Granlund loses it to Bouchard. Bouchard trying to play it out of the zone. McDavid, he'll find Corey Perry. Gets it just past Harley. Perry chases it against Harley. Perry along the boards. Dallas gets it out. Evan Bouchard for the Oilers. Backhands it to McDavid. McDavid with speed, turns and spins, skates up the middle of the ice. Here comes McDavid towards Ottinger off of his pad. Ottinger getting the Bronx cheer by the Oilers crowd for that easy save, as the crowd is all over Ottinger now. Here come the Stars. They walk in, looked offside. Easy shot on Skinner, who has to make a save. And here's McDavid now with speed, 2-on-2 with Draisaitl. McDavid across the ice to Nurse with a shot, and that goes high off his stick and out of play. So yeah, if you're the Oilers, you just gotta, yeah, exactly, right? You can play safe, but, don't sit back, but play safe. He might, Hamar. He might actually. I don't actually know what that stat is. That's crazy. Offensive zone draw for the Oilers. Nugent Hopkins gets kicked out of the faceoff dot. Shots are 35-20 in favor of the Stars. 14:42 to play in the third. Here's Kane, loses it. Puck comes to Lindell. Lindell into the middle of the ice. Here's Stetcher. And Evander Kane was talking to the ref about something. Not sure what happened. Oh, Hyman throws a big hit on Lindell. The Oilers keep the puck alive for a moment. Marchment can't get it by Stetcher. Eventually he does come free. Duchesne hounding Stetcher. Nugent Hopkins off of his stick. And that's played with a high stick, or I don't know what happened there. And Heiskanen and Hyman are having some words with each other. Not sure what happened there. Hyman's not happy about something. Hey, I appreciate that, Red Xander. Thank you. Yeah, no kidding, Hamar. No kidding. Maybe Marner coming to Edmonton will help him too. It helped for Hyman. Maybe Marner coming to Edmonton this summer will help them too. Exchanging Christmas card info. I love that. Yeah, they're just having literal friendly words with each other. Asking, where the Christmas party's going to be. Face off in the neutral zone. Nice job by Wallman to clear the puck. And here's Frederick now. He skates it forward. Trent Frederick, or Podkolzin, stops up. Here's a shot by Klingberg, doesn't make it. And Jamie Benn, he brings it forward. Doesn't have the speed to get through Wallman, though. Nice defensive play by Wallman. Stops up. Skates it in front of his net. He's checked by Johnston. Steals it from Wallman. Johnston giving it away. And it'll come to Trent Frederick now. Frederick 2-on-2 with Podkolzin. Frederick hard rim around the boards. Podkolzin. He'll play it. Oh, man. Trent Frederick goes hard into the net. What the heck happened there? What the heck happened? Oh, and Trent Frederick is in a lot of pain right now. We know Trent Frederick's dealing with a high ankle sprain, and he went hard into the net. I didn't see what happened. Edmonton is pretty far away from Toronto. Couple thousand kilometers. Oh, yeah. Bischel, he took Trent Frederick really hard into the post there. I mean, that's clearly interference. You can call it interference or cross-checking. Bischel hit Frederick hard into the net, way away from the puck. It's all good, Epiphany. The Oilers are going down like flies right now. Holy. Hey, what's up, Septic? What's going on? I mean, they're not. I wouldn't say they're. I mean, this is just playoff hockey, right? It's playoff hockey. Dallas is frustrated, is what they are. I don't think there's anything malicious here, but you got to call penalties, in my opinion. I can't. I don't know, Septic. I can't read that. I don't know, Janias. It looked like point of contact might have been chest and like chin kind of like at the same time. I can't read Mandarin. I'm sorry. All I know is the Bing chilling meme with John Cena and like a thing of ice cream. I think Brownie's going to be okay. He just needs a nap. They'll put him in the cryogenic chamber. He'll be ready for game 4. No worries. Because we know Brown's already dealing with an injury, so not sure what happened after that hit. Yeah, I agree, Robo. I agree. Back from commercial break here. 13 minutes, 40 seconds to play. Oilers up 4-1. And in a game where Dallas has played their best game of the playoffs, the Oilers have found a way to maintain their lead. Also backstopped by a great effort by Stuart Skinner. Draisaitl wins the faceoff. Kulak across to Bouchard. Bouchard towards the goal. Goes high and wide. Draisaitl on his backhand now. He's being tied up by, Granlund and Draisaitl are battling for that puck. McDavid comes up with it. McDavid around to Bouchard. Here's Bouchard for the Oilers. Oh, what a play by Bouchard. Steps into the slot. Look at Bouchard. He's all slashed and tied up, but no call. Here comes Matt Duchene. Walks into the Oilers zone now. Rantanen around the boards. McDavid steals it. What a play by McDavid. He's going to find Corey Perry off of his stick. Perry trying to keep it forward. Draisaitl against CC finds Perry. Perry walks into the blue line, and oh man, misplay with Nurse. And here comes Rantanen with steal. Rantanen stops up. Rantanen into the middle. Here's Heiskanen. Across, backdoor, rebound in front, goes wide of the goal. Nurse can't play it out of the zone. Rantanen comes up with it. Down low. Here's Steele. With it, walks up to Rantanen. Rantanen across, picked off by Draisaitl. High flip, and McDavid can't come up with it, and Nurse will just send it deep into the star zone. Edmonton gets a change. Lindell, hard rim around. Comes to Wallman, leaves it for Kane. Oh, and Kane's stick explodes. He has to get a new one. Steele for the Stars. They are forechecking and pressuring hard. Puck comes into the middle. Here's Zach Hyman now. Hyman up the ice. Kane can't come up with it. And it comes back to the center ice area. Heiskanen walks in the Oilers zone. Tries to center it. That's blocked by Stetcher. Stetcher throws a hit. Back to the blue line. Bichel towards the goal. That goes just wide. Nugent Hopkins now. He's going to protect, but he's hit by Marchment. Marchment steals it. Marchment behind the Oilers' goal. Dallas not giving up here. Pass cut off by Stetcher. Puck along the half wall. Hyman trying to get it out, and it goes off Stetcher's leg, and finally the Oilers get the clear. Here comes Bichel now. He'll play it up the left side. Marchment, and that's offside on the Dallas Stars. Offside by about 3 feet, I would say. Listen, I'm streaming, Septic. I can't get to every comment. I can't get to every comment, right? I'm trying. Hey, what's up, Layla? Good to see you again. Trust me, Septic. I see you, my friend. I see you. They might try and go big fish hunting. Big shark hunting. Puck behind the Dallas Stars net. Played forward. Here comes Thomas Harley. He'll skate into the Oilers zone, leaves it for Duchesne. Duchesne against Henrique. Down low to Harley. Harley forechecking for the Stars. Puck along the half wall. Harley can't get it by Janmark. Janmark trying to get it out with Frederick. And here's Janmark now for the Oilers to Henrique. Darnell Nurse holds on to it. Oilers looking to make a change. Here's Klingberg. Klingberg to Connor McDavid. McDavid will skate it with speed. He'll dump it in deep, and that's going to be icing on the Oilers. McDavid did not hit center there. Don't know why McDavid did that, but I mean, McDavid doesn't like the icing call, but he was clearly, he clearly iced it. He wasn't even near the red line. That was a weird one. Here's Draisaitl. He'll take the defensive zone draw. 10:52 to play. Still time for Dallas. Edmonton just trying to lock things down. Here's Klingberg for Edmonton. He'll play it across. And a high flip into the Oilers zone. Or Star zone, sorry. Heiskanen. He'll play it up to Ben. Ben, high flip into the Oilers. And now here's Kulak on his backhand. Pressured by Dadonov. Kulak up the boards. Perry trying to get it out. Heiskanen tied up with Hyman. It comes into the neutral zone. Ben across. Lindell shoots it in deep. Here's Kulak now. Kulak into the middle of the ice. Draisaitl comes up with it. Leaves it for McDavid. McDavid now. He'll send it in deep. Not icing this time. McDavid shaking his head like, don't know why I didn't do that the first time. Here come the Stars. Robertson across the ice. Not offside. Here's Rantanen now against Podkolzin. And Hyman comes in and throws a hit on Rantanen as well. Granlund to the point. Here's a shot, and Stuart Skinner makes another save. His 35th save of the game. I could see Vegas trying to get Marner. I could also see Florida trying to get Marner too. So the Oilers are protecting a 3-goal lead here, just under 10 minutes to play. Stuart Skinner has been, Stuart Skinner has been solid. So Dallas with 36 shots on goal. Stu Skinner with 35 save. Oh yeah, Stu is more than fine. Also, by the way, Zach Hyman is a +4 with 2 points today. All right, Septic. I see you, my friend. I can't have you spamming emotes, all right? Right? I agree. Janias. I don't think he will. I think the Oilers will go 11-7 when Ekholm's ready. Well, a game that maybe the Oilers deserve to win in game 1 is balanced out by this game so far, but there is still time for Dallas. So Edmonton just has to keep settling in this third period the way they have. The shots are 5-1 this period, by the way, for Dallas. The Oilers have 1 shot on goal. Hey, welcome back, Dima. Hey, welcome back, Erica. I'm back in Edmonton from sale weekend. How did it go? Yeah, I would like insurance from Edmonton. I would like some insurance. I know they're up by 3, but I would like another insurance goal. I mean, Carolina has a lot of work to do if they want to get to the finals. Hey, what's up, Chris? It's not a great game from Edmonton, but they are winning, and that's all I care about. Here's Troy Stetcher for the Oilers off the faceoff. He's going to skate it forward. Stetcher up the ice to McDavid. Tips it forward. Draisaitl will chase after it against Harley. Here's Corey Perry now trying to center it on his backhand. McDavid now to Stetcher. Oh, and Stetcher fanned on a shot in an open lane. Here come the Stars. Rantanen. He'll get by Nurse. Nurse tries to check him. Rantanen hit hard by Darnell Nurse. Connor McDavid now to Nurse. Can't come up with it. The Stars continue to work the cycle and forecheck. Here's Troy Stetcher for the Oilers. He'll wait, and he'll just do a high flip through the neutral zone off of Corey Perry's skate and into the star zone as the top line makes a change. Rantanen steps up. Oilers zone, spins away from a check, tries to find Steele. Steele spins away from a check on Klingberg. Behind the Oilers goal, Wallman with a reverse hit on Beck. Beck behind the net with Frederick. Rantanen also digs for it. Here's a centering attempt, doesn't make it. Podkolzin trying to come up with it, and now Janmark will. Leaves it for Podkolzin. Here comes Vasily Podkolzin with speed. Spins away from a check. Rebound in front. Tipped on goal by Janmark, and a stop by Jake Ottinger. A little bit of rough stuff at the end of the play, but nothing too intense there. Bedard just needs a better supporting cast. They're both going to be amazing, though. Bedard might have legitimately one of the, or if not the best wrist shot or snapshot in the entire NHL. But Bedard doesn't have like explosive speed, you know? 8:46 to play in the third. Shots 36-20 for Dallas. Score 4-1 Edmonton. Offensive zone face-off for the Oilers. Nugent Hopkins against Duchesne. Duchesne wins it. And a hard rim around by Petrovic. Comes into the Oilers zone. That's going to be icing on Dallas. Nah, Janmark's okay. He's doing fine. We're not picking on Janmark today. No, he was ready for the NHL, but Chicago didn't have a proper supporting cast for him. They didn't have enough NHL, like good NHL players to help him out. Bedard was NHL ready, though. Look at some of the goals that Bedard has scored in his rookie year. He was ready. Here's Wallman after the faceoff. Shot doesn't make it to the goal. Puck in front of the net, and Kane can't come up with it. Here come the Stars now. Sent in deep by Sagan. Bischel forechecks against Klingberg. Klingberg goes down hard. Wallman off the boards to Hyman. Hyman flips it up, trying to find Evander Kane. Nugent Hopkins will put pressure on Bischel. Here's Petrovic. Up the left boards. Tyler Sagan enters the Oilers zone. Spins away from Hyman. Here's Marchment. He'll send it down low to Duchesne. He'll send it to Heiskanen. Puck to Evander Kane now. Kane trying to get that puck up. He does off the boards, and he gets it out. Hyman steals it, though. Here comes Kane with Hyman. Kane to Hyman. Scores! What a play by Evander Kane. And the Oilers are up 5-1 off of Zach Hyman's second goal of the game. Evander Kane with a nice saucer flip into an open area, and Zach Hyman tips it over the glove of Jake Ottinger. With 7:54 to play, the Oilers are now up 5-1. That's an insurance goal that the team needed. Nice job by Kane. Nice tip by Hyman. Wow, what a setup by Evander Kane. Can you believe that? Incredible. Look at that tip by Hyman, man. What a play by Evander Kane. The Oilers are now up by 4. The Dallas Stars can't get it in deep. Flipped down the ice by the Oilers. Not icing. Kapanen hits Harley. Here's Cody Ceci into the middle of the ice. Here's Stetcher. Up the right boards. Deflected by Kapanen. Into the Stars zone. Podkolzin wins the puck battle against Ceci. Ceci holds Podkolzin along the wall. Kapanen comes into support. Thomas Harley takes it. Here come the Stars now. Harley. Up the left wing, Dadonov. He'll flip it in the Oilers zone, picked off by Nurse. Nurse to the right wing. Podkolzin, he's picked off by Johnston. Johnston sends the puck into the Oilers zone. Darnell Nurse sends it across to Stetcher. Stetcher now, back to Nurse. The Oilers are going to get their top line out. Here's Nurse to Stetcher, back to Nurse. Edmonton just playing keep away now. Up 5-1 with 6:50 to play. Here's a play into the middle. Draisaitl. He'll play it to McDavid with speed. Walks in, and they're going to call offside on the Oilers there. I agree, Stacey. Evander Kane has looked terrific so far in the postseason. All right, 6:44 to play here. Pete DeBoer looks pretty frustrated on the bench for the Stars. Ottinger off the draw. He's going to leave that for Petrovic. Petrovic to Bischel into the neutral zone. Here come the Stars now. They're going to flip it high into the Oilers zone. Evan Bouchard plays it up the middle. Gives it away to Bischel. Bischel keeps the cycle alive. Here's Brett Kulak now. He's checked by the Stars. Nice job by Blackwell. Spins away from trouble. Blackwell to the point. Here's Petrovic towards the goal. Looking for deflection. Doesn't make it to the net. Hyman up the right boards. That's down the ice. And that is going to be icing on Edmonton. This game needs more beer farts. Oh, no. I appreciate that, Safin. Pray that Brown is okay. I hope so. I appreciate that, Blocks. Thank you. Face-off won by Edmonton, but they're going to redo it. The linesman says, no, we have to redo this. I didn't drop it right. Here's Hyman now with Nugent Hopkins and Evander Kane. Off the draw, Dallas wins it. They can't get a shot towards the goal. Nugent Hopkins off the glass. Puck comes into the neutral zone. Evander Kane, he's battling with Heiskanen. Couple cross-checks by Kane. Just letting Heiskanen know, hey, I'm still here. Granlund skates it forward. He's checked by Brett Kulak. Kulak now against Granlund. Up into the middle. Nice job by, who is that? Draisaitl. He fell down. Heiskanen down low. Centered in front. Into the middle of the ice. Blue line. Granlund shoots. That goes high and wide. Behind Skinner. Oh, and Bouchard will clear that. And that'll be sent to the neutral zone. Oh, my goodness. Scary. Here come the Stars again. Robertson with a shot deflected by Klingberg, high and out of play, as we're going to have our final commercial break of the period. Listen, Dallas has played so good this game, but when the team gets saves, like consistent saves from Stu, they're a hard team to beat. And obviously, the depth scoring is nice, but their top guns have showed up in this game. Hyman, 2 goals. McDavid, 2 goals. Nugent Hopkins, 3 assists, I should say. Probably McDavid. Layla, I would say. Probably McDavid, but I'm not picky. Will I marry you? No, absolutely not. I appreciate that, though. Skinner must have had his Cheerios this morning. Skinner's been locked in since he came back after the LA series. Yes, I had the crash out after Game 3 against Vegas, but he really has played solid since. Even Game 1 against the Stars, I wasn't worried because, Dallas took advantage of their power plays in Game 1. They had that big comeback in the third. Oh, did you, Erica? Hey, I appreciate that, Melanik. Listen, all the support you guys all humble me every single day. I can't ask for a better group of fans and hockey fans and just, great people to hang out with during every game. So thank you all as always. Cam with the $2 super chat. If the Oilers win the cup, will you marry Septic? No, sadly I will not. But I will be partying pretty hard. You're the best and funniest YouTuber of all. Funniest? I mean, I don't know if I'm funny. I have my moments. Also, thank you for the congrats on 6,000 subs. If you want to help me reach 7,000 subs, oh boy, hit that subscribe button if you're not yet subscribed. Listen, if you've been tuning in for a little bit during the stream, you'll know that this stream and my content and our community, we are welcoming everyone with open arms. It doesn't matter who you cheer for. I try and be as unbiased as possible. We all try and promote positivity and happiness on this channel. We don't trash talk each other very often. Sometimes we'll throw some shots at each other, but puck comes to Draisaitl. He'll give that puck to Wallman, and Draisaitl threw down Marchment. Puck up to Klingberg. He loses it. Sagan to Heiskanen. Heiskanen to Thomas Harley. Harley walks it into the Oilers zone. He's tripped up by Podkolzin, and they're going to call Podkolzin for tripping. You know what? Valid. That's valid. Draisaitl's been okay. You know, you want more from Dry, but he can't be the guy all the time. Yeah, the Oilers have been opportunistic is what I would say. Opportunistic. Draisaitl, yeah, nice hit on Marchment, but Podkolzin's heading to the box for tripping. Let's see if the penalty kill can come up clutch here. .501 to go. Dallas, I mean, if they're going to come back, they need one right now on this power play. Off the face-off, Henrique wins it. Kulak with Nurse. Kulak on his backhand. Henrique trying to play it behind his goal. Kulak, he's checked by Johnston. Duchesne in there as well. Played forward, and here comes Nugent-Hopkins. On the kill, 1-on-3. He'll just send it down the ice off of his stick, deep into the Stars zone. Here's Miro Heiskanen. He'll give that puck to Wyatt Johnston. Johnston will skate forward with it. Here comes Johnston. He's stick handling all over the place, but nice job by the Oilers defense there. I don't know who that was. Klingberg hit the puck out of the air. McDavid also on the kill with Zach Hyman. Interesting. Here come the Stars. Duchesne leaves it for Robertson. Into the middle of the ice, checked by the Oilers. Hyman trying to get it out. Kept in by Heiskanen, and they're going to say that's offside. They're going to say that's offside on the Dallas Stars. 1:13 left in the power play for Dallas. Honestly, Matt, that's valid. Probably not, Bubsy. If they score on this power play, they'll pull the goalie, but yeah. Yeah, Edmonton really needs to work on their power play, that's for sure. Also, do you all want to say hi to Kitty Kitty? Hi, Kitty. Hey, buddy. I have Kitty Kitty on the desk today. He's actually hanging out. Here come the Stars. Enter the zone. Darnell Nurse with a hard rim around the boards and out of trouble. Jake Ottinger. He's going to leave that for Harley. Harley, a little bit of a spin move on McDavid. Drops it back for Granlund. Here comes Granlund through the neutral zone. To the right wing. Here's Sagan. He tries to send it back to the point. Here comes McDavid now. Potential 2-on-1 with Hyman. Here comes Hyman for the Oilers. He shoots, and that shot goes off of the stick of the Dallas Stars. And Harley and Hyman are having some words. Look at Hyman having a laugh. He's letting him know, hey, man, relax. And someone on Dallas is going to the box here. The ref is calling someone. Yeah, unsportsmanlike conduct on Harley. Harley took a late run. Well, not really a late run, but he did go after Hyman after the whistle. So 4-on-4 for 28 seconds. And then the Oilers will have a late power play. Try doing basketball? No. I don't watch basketball. Yeah, Harley, because Ben took Hyman to the boards, and then Harley came in way after. And look at Hyman laughing. Hyman's having a good time. Oh, jeez. Hyman's having a great time being hit after the whistle. He's laughing. So Kelly Sutherland, he gives Harley a unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. 4-on-4 for 28 seconds. Face off for Draisaitl. He wins it to Kane. Kane back to Nurse. Nurse tries to find Draisaitl. Draisaitl spins away from a check. Leon, one hand on his stick. He sends it back to Stetcher. Keeps that puck alive at the point. He plays it down low to Evander Kane. Kane around the boards. Draisaitl against Bischel. Bischel to Stetcher. Stetcher across to Nurse. The Oilers cycling. Oh, what a play by Draisaitl. Between the legs to Stetcher. Here's Draisaitl to Kane. Kane walks in. Left circle. Looking to get a play. Oilers have the power play. Podkolzin's on the ice. Here's Draisaitl. Into the middle. Into the middle for Kane. Comes back to Draisaitl. Draisaitl with a shot. That goes high and wide. Tried to pick a corner there. Love that from Dry. Here's Darnell Nurse for Edmonton. He'll give it back to Draisaitl. Draisaitl forward to Podkolzin. Back to Draisaitl. Podkolzin falls down. Here comes a play. Podkolzin with a shot. Where is it? It's loose in front. And Evander Kane can't put it in the net. Here's Draisaitl again for the Oilers. He spins away from Blackwell. Draisaitl. He spins off Blackwell again. Klingberg holds it. Shoots. Scores. And that's a 6-1 lead for the Oilers. John Klingberg on the power play, man. Jeez Louise. Wow. Nice shot by Klingberg, and the Oilers just continue to pour it on. Good for Klingberg. Good for Klingberg. Gets his first goal of the series. Wait, who is? Who's wrong with Oilers fans, Fungi? What happened? Draisaitl. He spun away from a check, gave it to Klingberg, and then Klingberg walked in, and, I mean, Ottinger couldn't even see the puck. Klingberg makes it 6-1 Edmonton. Shot towards Skinner. Saved. Here come the Stars now. Behind the Oilers' goal, Sam Steele. Does Jesse need a timeout? Where's Jesse? Hold on. We'll give you a 1-minute timeout, Jesse. 1-minute timeout. Let's calm down. No, we don't need to trash talk, right? There's a lot of hockey to be played here. Can't get overconfident. I don't watch basketball, Septic. I'm sorry. So 1:24 to play in the third. Here's Bischel behind his net. He'll play it to Cody Ceci. And in a game where Jesse's fine, it's all good. You know what? Hold on, Fungi. Let's even it out. We'll even it out. If you say Jesse's fine, I'll give you a 1-minute timeout as well. Man, this crowd is loud. Look, hear this crowd. Puck comes towards Stu. He plays it forward. Trent Frederick. Oh, what a giveaway! Oh, Blackwell or Oscar Beck can't get it on net. Here's another attempt by the Stars, and it goes wide, and Evander Kane's going to chase after this. Look at Kane against Lindell. Kane trying to come up with it. Centered in front to Kapanen. Back to the point. Here's Klingberg now. He'll play it to Kulak. And the Oilers will just keep the cycle alive. And the fans are going to take this home with 30 seconds to play. Oilers fans on their feet. Cheering loud. Puck out of play with 24 seconds left. And, Blackwell getting into it with someone. Is that Evander Kane roughing it up? Pink Pony Club? Hell yeah. I love that they're playing that. I love that, Jason. Pink Pony Club, let's go. We love Chapel Roan. We love Pink Pony Club. And what a game from Stu, man. What a game from Stuart Skinner. With the team struggling in the second period, Stuart Skinner played such a solid game for Edmonton. He is the number one star of this game, by the way. Absolutely the number one star of this game. Not even close. Ooh, Sabrina Carpenter's great, too. Oh, I love this score. The score doesn't reflect how well Dallas played, though. Edmonton's got to play better in game 4. Edmonton has to play better in game 4. The score is not reflective of how well Dallas played, but Stuart Skinner absolutely allowed the Oilers to steal one, and then, of course, depth scoring and offense took over as well. I'm sure Shania Twain will be back, Colby. And I'm not sure what's going on. Bit of a delay here as they're trying to sort out the penalties. Dallas will get a late power play with 24 seconds left. I agree. Skinner would have been the number one star even if Hyman or McDavid had a Hattie. Oh, no, they're going 4-on-4 for 24 seconds. Evening it out. I agree. Most Chapel Roan songs are actually like bangers. Stu was incredible today. I am going to be glazing Stu in the postgame fan reaction. Pause. The Oilers continue to take this one home. The fans are electric. 14 seconds to play. Steele loses it to Darnell Nurse. He'll give that puck to Evander Kane, who just does a high flip to center. 5 seconds left, and the Oilers with a 2-1 series lead. A 2-1 series lead after a 6-1 victory over the Dallas Stars on home ice. And Stu is pumped right up. Stu is pumped up. And the Oilers so far have held control of home ice. Game 4 is obviously it's going to be a huge difference maker in this series. The Oilers have to take care of business. They have to keep taking care of business here. That is a business-like win tonight. Or I guess today, I should say. It's the afternoon. But again, Dallas, this score does not reflect how Dallas played. The score does not properly reflect how the Dallas Stars played. The Oilers have to be much better in Game 4. But we get the victory chain, and we get to play La Bamba, baby. And we get to enjoy the rest of our beautiful Sunday afternoon. It is 25 degrees where I live with sun. I know in the city of Edmonton, also 25 degrees and sunny. Let's go, Oilers. Massive win for Edmonton. Hit that like button. Let's try and get to like 200, 250 likes here. I'm in Central Alberta. I always play espresso when the Oilers win. That's based, Cecilin. That's based. Listen, folks, I'm going to put out a tweet. I used to watch UFC, Val. I'm going to put out a tweet on Twitter. Oh, I also owe some gifted memberships. Hold on, folks. I owe gifted memberships. I said I would give 10 memberships today. Hold on. Give me a second. I owe 10 gifted memberships. Give me a second. Let me do 10 gifted memberships, and then we'll lock things down. But, of course, follow me on Twitter at ahockey1993. There is a link in the description below. I'm going to put out a tweet. You can answer the tweet that I put out. I'm going to be asking fans questions and comments that I will answer for the post-game fan reaction, all right? So I am going to gift 10 memberships, folks. Here you go. Enjoy the gifted memberships. Whoever gets these, congrats, obviously. 10 gifted memberships for the fans. I said I would gift 10 memberships today. And the Oilers with a massive win. Here y'all go. Who do we got? Who got the memberships? We got Robo. Let's go. Simple got a membership. Hamar, let's go. Kevin with a membership. Clifford. Who else do we got? Jamie. Nice. Experiment. Let's go. James. Rodolfo. We got XXIII. And is that it? Was that 10? Do I not know how to read? Was that 10? Who all got one? That might have been all 10. Maybe I don't know how to count. There's the 10 gifted memberships. I will do another 10 gifted for the game on Tuesday as well. So look out. Today, post-game fan reaction. Tomorrow, day after podcast discussion. And then, of course, Tuesday, pregame report. Tuesday night, Game 4. The Oilers are up 2-1 in this series. They have a chance to take a commanding 3-1 series lead. If you ever want to follow my socials, they are in the description of this video. Instagram, Twitter, Blue Sky, whatever platform you like to use. Obviously, I try and interact with you as much as I can. There's also a Discord link as well. If you ever want to join the Discord, I see you, Septic. I see you. But yes, I'm going to put out a tweet. If you're on Twitter or x.com, you can answer questions or you can send in your questions or comments to me on the tweet that I post about the game. I will answer those in the post-game fan reaction. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. The rest of your Sunday, I hope it is amazing. And, oh boy, what a win for Edmonton. Stuart Skinner, let's get some stews in the chat, because without Stuart Skinner, the Oilers do not come out on top. He allowed the team to settle in and push back. McDavid's late goal at the end of the second period may have broke the backs of the Dallas Stars. Could be the turning point of the entire series, as Dallas played their best game of the series. Dallas played their best game of the series, and they only scored one goal. So we'll see what happens moving forward. Edmonton has to be better in the next game. It's in the description of the live stream. It's at a hockey 1993, I believe is what my X account is, Layla. But yeah, if you're ever unsure where my socials are, I usually have links in the description of the videos that I post or the live stream. So I'm praying if Stars lose, I'm praying for your downfall against the Panthers. Honestly, I love the hater mentality. I like that. Hey, GG's. I give everyone fist bumps, handshakes, as always. Stars fans, you're amazing. Anyone else that tuned in from wherever you're tuning in around the world, thank you for your support. Just hit the like button before you close the stream. I will have a post-game fan reaction out within the next hour or two, and we'll go from there, folks. Your support means the world. You're all incredible, and we'll see you very soon. Let's try and hit 250 likes, all right? We're 13 away. Hit the like button. Smash the like button, in fact. What's up, Septic? What's going on? I will answer Septic before I end the stream. I will remember you. How could I forget you, Septic? Come on. How could I forget you? GG's, thank you to everyone that tuned in. I cannot thank everyone enough. Hold on, let's just give all the extra thanks as well. We had Cam with the $2 super chat, and then a second $2 super chat. We had Retro with the $4.99, and then we had hold on. There's like an AI summary in the way. Go away. We had NURDEREHC Straubing with the €5 as well for the super chat. So thank you as always. So we'll see you soon, folks. Take care. I'm ending the stream now. We'll see you in the post-game fan reaction. Hit that like button, and let's go Oilers. We'll see you soon. We'll see you in the post-game fan reaction. I love all of you, right? Tell someone that you love them. And as always, fight like a kid. Fight like Ben. I wear this every single day. Let's go.